Bands on the check.
SB on the beat.
How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. Whole court and witness, nobody noticed missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with a solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on a solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Ain't no need to study long if you gon' study wrong. Got me chasing the ghost with no lovely bones. Blew a hustle anywhere but never hustle home. Mama pray for his soul cause he ain't coming home. Watch you doctrine get demolished. Bluetooth pilots for YouTube scholars. I do for knowledge, not no stupid dollars. My new provider make them hoop and holler. In the lead for the light bringers, Illuminati. You ain't doing nada and blue ain't bother. Can't be rolling with you with no stupid mock and no Candace Owens. I don't do Kamala. Free flowing up this new Kabbalah. Lumen in the garden, hit a human olive. And you can get this stick with no soup and salad. Blue seat asylum on a Cuban island. My newest challenge is live a long life. Can't nobody live it for you. You gon' live your own life. Right place, wrong time. I'm in the valley where the bones dry. I prophesy to the bones rise. How you supposed to have light if you got solar missing? Everything seemed bright with solar vision. Whole court and witness, nobody noticed missing. I'm my own judge, jury, and the co-defendant. It ain't an idol with a solar image. Get to the core, my nigga, no pretending. Hotter than Jamie Foxx on a solar mission. Melchizedek, no beginning nor an ending. Wake up, Jacob, tell him it's urgent. Identify me by the blessings, never the curses. Walk on water, but I never submerging. You a goon on Zoom, but never in person. My verses merge with the ancient letters. My rating's good, but my rank is better. You soft as Wayne and baby's leather. If I bring my best, you can't do better. Local native, surrounded by the foreigners. The throne of David, the crown is Moorish. I can anoint the babies and crown the poorest. I'm rolling out, I found the forest like
I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the lords. I'm affiliated with the stones. I'm affiliated with the floors. I'm affiliated with the bloods. I'm affiliated with the Crips. I'm affiliated with the thugs. And we affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 I grew up in the streets and met some real niggas trying to find something to eat. And met some real bitches trying to find something to free. Got the plug on the weed, the D got the plug on the heat. The beats, now we charging niggas for fee. We couldn't get free for nothing, now it's nothing for free. We used to get weed for hundreds, now we sell hundreds of weed. Used to keep heat in the house, now we keep heat under the seat. Tripping come from under the seat, put your bitch ass under a sheet. Bitch, I'm from the G. We moved the nap and got the plug, now we thugging the peace. We got that bag and now we laugh when it come to the beef. These bitches used to swear to God they wouldn't fuck us for free. And now these old guys trying to suck us to sleep. Keep that yay outside, round with that K outside. Back when you can play outside, my niggas will stay outside. Just know on my grave I ride. Every motherfucking day I grind. To the motherfucking day I die. Disrespect the way that I'm affiliated. 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 I'm affiliated with the folks. I'm affiliated with the lords. I'm affiliated with the stones. I'm affiliated with the floors. I'm affiliated with the bloods. I'm affiliated with the Crips. I'm affiliated with the thugs. I'm affiliated with the shit. I'm affiliated. 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 You with the look got initiated. Blow with the game and the syndicated. I be the king got it vindicated. I'm with the shit man, the gang gang. We on the streets on the chain gang. Bloody, we gang bang. We all is one of the same thing. Don't let this nigga go bang bang. Blaza the shimmy, the woo woo. GD the cripple, the suwu. Keitra, KK, and Phonel. Willie, Lil Manny, and Bonel. Affiliated, we connected. Affiliated, we respected. Bet I never disrespected. Bet we coming to correct it. Affiliated like Con. Big block, be the vice, Lord. Rapid fire like a money bag. Almighty or a body bag. Bitch, you know we going global. Bitch, you know we ain't local. Global thugs, our color green. Anything else, voting. The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country, but you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he is a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar. And the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie. Man, I've been rapping for a minute. I don't see how niggas hate on it. Swab Boss, the greatest motherfucker, should wait on it. Even if my album drops 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 10 years from now, nigga. The Swab Boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' come, I don't agree with it. Just add a couple of my hoes and come to be with it. Man, it's Swab Boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die. For this cause, it's a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga. But I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I'm off from 2-6 and moved out to the bricks and up with people from Phil. Now we know we love shit. Now they know they should quit. Trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, ho, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit. But when I ask you a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know from the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, now I can't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, 'cause he don't pay, man. Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, everywhere you go, you gotta kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? What brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry. That's very simplistic. Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic.
You see, they can't even take the
reality. I know they can't handle. Look, when you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
Shout out to my mom and my daddy, man. Shout out to, shout out to Big on the Track and Z on the Kiln. That's a snapping out film. Shout out to Solar Mind, Solar Vision, Debate League, Blinkley Dinkley, kind of too much Dinkley. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner of the best league, Debate League on YouTube, on Earth. Solar Vision Debate League. Shout out to Knowledge One Allah, Do the Knowledge Radio. Make sure you subscribe over there. Shout out to the AOI, man. Brand Debate, Gold, man. Ampu, Pro Black, Wicked, Radical, Ground Zero, and the Hurricane Katrina of the King James 13 Anti-Bully Inc., a non-profit organization aimed at preventing bullying by bringing awareness to it. Shout out to the judges, the peers, and the most terrific people I've ever been blessed to bring the presence of, the people of SVBL, as y'all come in and hit that like button or the dislike button, depending if you are hater. Shout out to y'all though, man. Y'all already know what it is. Another day, another dollar. But we do have a conversation that I've been seeing popping up, and so I'll throw the titles out there. The panel might not have nothing to do with it. The panel might. But the conversation is to lure you into the room. So, why can't men be friends with women? And why is it so hard for men to keep female co-hosts? I noticed, like Corey Holcomb almost lost Darlene. Darlene was up out of there. Who was that? The dude that had the one sister on there that was fire. Why the fuck am I blanking? Lord Jamar and Rod Digger. Why Lord Jamar couldn't keep Rod Digger? I hated the way that Lord Jamar treated Rod Digger. You know what I'm saying? And it just get to that point, man. Shout out to Domo. Shout out to Doe Measy in the building. Respect the man, especially when he got that MVP trophy in his hand. Congratulations to the big bro, man, for doing that. So, that's what it is. Other than that, we here to argue about the debate topics. We here to argue about a lot of shit. And everybody want to know, what is Suave and Domo going to debate about? You'll fucking find out. We're relaxing. We've been stressed. You saw what Domo went through. Man came in, he had his goddamn Mark Wahlberg hat on with the goddamn, glasses and shit. It was a situation he could have been up out of here. Suave Boss, made it look easy, but it wasn't. It was not. You saw I lost a judge. It only took one more judge to get me up out of there. Plus, my opponent wasn't even around. I didn't even know what the fuck he was debating, what he was going to do. He could have turned his camera on and had all out with him. Then what the fuck was I going to do? So then, we move on to the division round. We're going to sit back and enjoy this first round. Take a breath. Chill. Neither one of them want to be rushed to a topic. I would like to rush him into a topic, but he don't want to be rushed into a topic. So, hold on. Let me see what this is about. So that is what it is, man. So, there it goes. But we do got coming up a SAR MCOP versus EMAC. That will be on the 7th. Today is the 5th. We got 2 long-ass days to wait. That's right. 48,000 hours. Trillions of miles away from the sun. We right here. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I hope. Other than that, check up for the updates. Stay tuned for the updates. Asar Khan versus EMAC. Did the ancient Egyptian religion originate from Africa or where? Or the fucking Middle East? You damn right. And other debates coming up. Let me see if I can pull it up, because this always pulls up slow than a bitch. Okay, there we go. There it goes. Copy that. Put that right there. Paste. Okay. Okay. Bam. And I'm hoping it's at the same time too, so I'm just gonna put the same shit. Right? Okay. Is that allowable? Huh? Let's see. Boom! May 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anonymous Hebrew versus Maidan Hebrew. Were there over 100,000 slaves brought to the Americas? Can't be simple, people. Cannot be simple. This is a conversation that's been getting everybody, getting everybody riled up. You know, I titled the fucking title of the stream, after the debate, and the views shoot up. I'm like, damn. Shout out to him. You feel me? Can you feel me? And that I really love you. It make me go, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, PM Eastern Standard Time. Let me just put that in there. Bam, right? Okay. Okay, so let's do it like this. Copy that. Go over there. Boom, dinkly. Pasty, wasty. Boom. Okay. Then let me see if I get this last one in there right quick. The Did You Die debate. Shout out to Gold Mine. The Did You Die debate. Okay. Boom. So there it is, man. As y'all know. Okay. Go right through them. We got Asar M. Ka, May 7th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did the ancient Egyptian religion originate from Africa or the Middle East? Then we got boom, May 9th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Anon versus Madon, were the over 100,000 slaves brought to the Americas. Boom, May 10th, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Battle Axe versus Blue. Stemya or Yahweh, which is better for the black people? And then boom, May 16th, for some reason, all the way down there. Minister Hal versus Akmalak. Is there an afterlife when you die? Oh, the link is out there. B1N Black Power, you already know. So I've just made a whole smoothie now. I won't even bullshit you. Katrina did buy a fucking blender yesterday. And she did make me the first smoothie I had in a long time. It was the first smoothie that I had in a long time. Hold on. Something just hooked up to my... Okay, bet. There we go. Yeah, it was the first smoothie I had in a long time. And when she pulled the blender out, she said, bam. I said, bet. We could make some smoothies. Shout out to Claim. That's just how much you have impacted us and been in our heart. We need that song. Making smoothies. That was a fact. I just took the cup in there. I'm ashamed because I left it in here last night. Just took the cup in there and cleaned it from the smoothie. So y'all already know what it is, man. SVDL, the link is out there for the peers to get up there. Don't make me rant because I will, because I got nothing to talk about. But I definitely will talk about a lot of shit. Like my shirt. It is based on the Sesame Street. Cookie Monster, Grover, and Elmo for some reason, because that's a whole nother generation, right? Whole nother generation. I don't know why Elmo is with Grover and Cookie Monster. Can we talk about these two old ass? Can we talk about how creepy Sesame Street is? Huh? Sesame Street is a place that has humans. So to let you know that they know humans exist. But then they have talking puppets, which represents creepy people. Think about it. The puppets represent the creepy people in life that always need counseling, talking to, and there's always some human coming and talk. Oh, don't be sad. Don't be mad. Don't be jealous. Don't be angry. Don't do that. Don't be a creep. Think about that. Why is Cookie Monster and Grover, of all people, the creep that lives in the goddamn garbage can, hanging out with Elmo? I don't understand. Because we've been on the argument for a minute, so we got the elephant. I gotta admit. Snuffleupagus, the name alone is a warning. Snuffle? What does it mean to snuffle? Let's look it up. Snuffle. What does snuffle mean? Breathe noisily through the nose due to a cold or crying. Think about that shit. So Snuffleupagus was always down. So he was as depressed as on the edge of suicide. Can't even talk right or breathe right because his nostrils are inflamed or whatever it is, and that because he's been crying and it's creating mucus. And that's just the first part of his name, Snuffle. What the fuck is a luphagus? Snuffleupagus? Luphagus. Luphagus. I have fucking there somewhere. Bert and Ernie, my best friends when I was young. I didn't know I had gay friends. I had gay friends when I was young. Bert and Ernie was my best friends. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. But they slept in the same room, separate beds. But that's something that couples did back in the day. So I don't know, man. You know, as a kid, you're innocent and you like, man, fuck it, man. They're two best friends. You know, you never think why they don't have girlfriends, why they don't have a wife. And despite it being two men, how is that house so clean? Even they get, come on. Let me show you. Let me show you, man. Yeah, Bert and Ernie was grown as shit. Now those are two queers if I ever saw. Even the haircuts are gay. That's that little gay Mexican haircut Ernie got over here. Look at that picture. When the last time you and your man took a picture like that? When the last time, did you ever see a picture with me and Bingo like this? Destroy us. Come on, man. Come on. That's the little, yeah, man. Those are some queer haircuts right there, bro. Yeah. Think about it. And they had them in the dentist's office. Let me see. Sesame Street. See, this is why the haters hate my channel. Because they be wanting to talk about shit so bad, and my ass will get up here and goofily get into, and we'll be in this shit for hours. We'll be in this shit for some hours, bro. Okay, here we go. Maybe this would be clear in another link. Let me see. Boom. So, let me blow it up. Okay. We got Big Bird. God damn it. If that ain't a fucking Big Bird. That was a stretch in your imagination? The queers. The gluttonous Cookie Monster. This is like fucking, what was that? Was it 13th Ghost? No, it wasn't 13th Ghost. But all of these represent a sin or a wicked spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, the cracker and how he thinks, right? They always come from a malicious angle. And then they get a thrill out of making something innocent malicious. You know what I'm saying? And you know how they love children because they so impressionable. And so, yeah, these are the 12 fucking sins, man. You know, or however many sins. But gayness, right here, lust with them motherfuckers. Gluttony with Cookie Monster. Rosita. Everybody knows Mexicans are a fucking sin. The Count. The Count. 1, 2, 3. I'll get back to him. He's a creep though. Trust me. Who doesn't know Oscar the fucking Grouch is a creep? And he has a fucking dildo for a friend that he put eyes on and it turned into a fucking snake. Right? 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 That's not a real snake. What snake you know is like that? And then we got Abby. Abby. Which she just got around. She wasn't even here. But that's probably one of them dumbass, pill popping ass fucking feels like walking on sunshine ass, air canister sniffing ass. Then we got Henry Monster. Who doesn't know a pedophile when they see a fucking park dwelling shower shark pedophile? And then we got Julia. Julia is one of those stepchildren that frame you for molestation, right? You know, you'll never think about it. But she would tell her real dad, you touched her. Guy Smiley. What's the dude in real life? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Gay dude, all white hair. All white hair. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That's who the fuck he is. That's the young. Come on, Domo. You're out there. You're still not disgusted. You know you're there. What's his name? The white dude. He's gay. He got the whole gray head of hair. Oh, man. Okay, let me look it up, man. Gay anchors, because none of y'all watch the news. None of y'all watch the news. Nobody knows who this famous ass gay news anchor. Let me see. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Anderson Cooper. That's the young Anderson Cooper right there, man. Guy Smiley, you gotta know it. We already talked about this monster. This depressed. What did he do that he's so depressed all the time? He has a dark secret. A very dark secret. A very dark secret. No, not Don Lemon. No, the white dude. The white dude. Okay, hold on. Elmo. Elmo is a grown-up man posing as a child. That's as sick as you could get. Elmo is not a child. Elmo is a grown-ass man like that one little Cuban dude who poses as a child. Remember the one little white girl? She was posing as a child, but she was a grown-ass person. Let me see if I can put it up. To date this little gay girl. There she go. There she go. The bitch was posing as a child. That's Elmo. Okay, Telly. Telly. He's a snitch. His name is Telly. He's a fucking snitch. Grover. Governor. He's a crooked politician. Right? Right? That's Domo's candidate opposition and shit. Excuse me. And Zoe, I have no idea who the fuck Zoe is. Please, probably some transgender child. I was born a boy, but I identify as a girl, face ass. So there you have it. You didn't think I was gonna make it through the whole thing, and I fucking did. Nah. I'm not finna put how old is Elmo in my browser. Some things I just won't do. Google it for me. How old is Elmo? Alright, man. So, yep, still no. I won't force you. I won't force you. I'll just play some embarrassing fucking conversations that you had on the argument league. Okay? Oh, fucking missed the giveaway. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, fam. Hey, come on, man. My hand's been itching for a long time now. Man, what's good with you, family? What's good, family member? Man, Jules, you already know, man. Yeah, you got it, big dog.
Carts at Aldi's. Ain't nobody shop now.
All right.
Hey, look what Tommy look.
All right, so Jules got the question. Jules got the question. Everybody cam down. Never Jules is ready.
Cam it down.
Question. When you cam up, leave your fucking cam on because you don't need to be looking up the goddamn question. And don't be looking at the chat.
Wait, Keystone? I gotta cam my camera up. Damn, I gotta make sure they understand the rules. Make sure they understand the rules.
And he asked the question.
I got a wife beater on. Hold on. We don't care.
Hey, that's on you.
I got a white beat on.
Okay. All right, let's do this, man.
Let's do this. Anybody that answers this question in the chat, y'all niggas disloyal and y'all are talk, man.
Don't nobody want to see you from the chest up, HB2N.
Hold on. From the neck up.
Exactly. No, but he talking about I got a tank top on. Don't nobody want to see that. Just keep it at the neck, nigga.
Right, neck up. I just threw a shirt on real quick. Hold on. This nigga got taco meat on his chest. That's why. I ain't trying to show none of that, man.
That boy got Maxwell meat.
I ain't trying to own Blue Dream. I'm trying to have Blue Dream start creaming on himself and all that. What? Shut up. Nothing. Hey, let's go.
All right, Jules, whenever you're ready. I'm watching to see who's camping.
Make sure they understand the rules on the panel so they don't get it wrong.
All you have to do to answer the question, cam up. The first person to let him ask the whole question.
There we go. You're right.
Let him ask the entire question.
What?
And then the first person that came up, we're just going down the line. I got my video recorder right now. So there's no.
Can I scream this real quick? If you cam up before the completion of the question, you must answer it as been given to you right then and there.
Right.
If you answer without the question being you understand me
fully stated, you gotta go right there.
You gotta leave the studio. Just hop off.
Word.
Okay.
All right,
y'all ready?
On you.
Okay, ready. Okay.
What year and month was Master P born?
90.
P Black, P Black,
Oh shit!
Black,
That was me. That was me next.
P Black, Rick,
97,
Suave,
8 out of
Luke
9.
Cage,
Shit,
Jib
shit,
Fly.
man.
That's the order the cameras came on.
Right, I don't know.
And then HB.
No,
You gotta
way.
stay cammed up after you cam up, though. You gotta
Yeah,
stay
you gotta
cammed
stay
up.
cammed up.
No,
You gotta stay
that
cammed
was
up.
me.
You gotta stay cammed up. You
No,
don't have
you're supposed to be cammed up.
HB, what you looking at?
I lost already. I lost.
Camera,
lost.
what you looking at?
Can we go?
Yeah.
Y'all just go?
P Black, go ahead. It's on you.
Hell
You
no.
was born. I ain't gonna lie. I already screamed a year. It was 1990 because I thought you were screaming what? Yeah, that was wrong. I ain't hear the born part. There you go. I answered before the question was over.
Now, Rick.
Oh, damn, I do got the This Is America
You
shirt.
said,
Crazy.
what did you say?
This shit
No, Rick, your camera is messed up. That means you're looking at Google.
I just watched this last week.
Wow.
Bro.
Yo, I'm
What's
on
good, Rick?
the year.
Yeah, it's you. You on mute.
Oh, somebody muted me. I would say
No, you good.
1977.
Nope. Luke Kane?
Damn. You said hold on. The
With month and year. With month and
Man,
year.
come on, man.
Okay,
Y'all
well, he
hear
was
the
born
questions?
in
Answer the questions for
He
me.
was born in April for sure.
When was Master P? I got all these
I
people
think
here.
that
When was
shit-
Master
hold on.
P born?
If my auntie was
Why y'all doing this to me,
73,
man?
I mean, she was born in 73. My auntie
Nigga,
was
just say the answer.
This nigga was born in 1970.
Let him get to his answer, yo. Let him get to it.
1970 for sure.
April 29th,
My auntie
1970.
3 years older than my auntie.
1970. Thank you, Klein.
He 3 years older than
How
my
y'all
auntie. I
doing
just
now?
watched this.
Okay, come on, man. I'm trying
Did he
to
just
win.
win?
He said he just watched this shit last week. He won. Luke Kane.
Congratulations, jeez.
You stay on the south side.
I was gonna say 74.
Boy, what the hell you got going on?
So I would have got it wrong anyway.
I was
Salute.
Hold on, it's only one question and you win?
That's one of my favorite artists, Master P.
Shoot it up.
I hope Yo-Yo only send your ass a verse. An incomplete verse. That's
But
what
I
I hope.
want to say this.
Nah, Jules got the Xbox.
If anybody want
I couldn't get the
that
Xbox that quick.
if anybody want that
No, that's a
Xbox,
fact. I hope Jules sends you an incomplete verse. That's a fact.
if anybody want that Xbox Series X, cash at me right now. Y'all can have.
It's not an Xbox
He
Series
trying to
X.
sell it.
It's not an Xbox Series X. It's the Xbox One X.
Xbox One X.
If anybody want to buy it, cash app. I'm gonna have Jules send it to you.
I'm about to shoot this shit up again, man.
Shoot it up, bro.
That you got to, hey, HB2 in. Give me a black. I'm riding in the
Hey,
black.
congratulations to Luke
Salute to the
Cage,
chat. Hey,
man.
Let's go.
hold on, real quick. Big salute to the chat because no one said the mother.
Yo, you know what?
Y'all the MVP.
Wait.
Hey, you see
No.
that PlayStation? That's one
No.
PlayStation.
Look. The only issue, listen. The only issue I got with this thing, the only issue is this nigga Luke Kane tried to pretend like he ain't know and did the whole little dramatic entrance. Oh, let me think. My grandma, nigga, you knew what it was beforehand.
That nigga was on his kid's tablet.
I
That
gotta
nigga was
go,
using
man.
his
I
kid's
gotta
tablet.
go cry. I gotta go cry, man. Shout out to
Yo,
Jules.
You was on your kid's tablet.
I'm in the winning circle. Hey,
Boy,
I'm in the winning circle. I know how to do it.
boy,
Just allow me
Yo.
to top.
You said 77?
As soon as he started talking about his
77,
grandma,
bro.
y'all should have hit him with the
He
time.
ain't that
He
young.
brought up his grandma.
I know, but I'm an old
That
nigga.
Luke Kane was on his. That nigga Luke Kane was on his kid's school issue tablet.
Hey, I got y'all, man. I'll be back next
That nigga
time,
Luke Kane
man.
already
Love,
promised.
man. Peace to y'all.
Horrible.
Salute Suave. AOI world. Huh?
The Argument League. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all really just cost me an Xbox One. Y'all know that, right? Did y'all know that?
Say what, nigga?
Wow. Okay, hold up.
Nigga, barely hear your ass, nigga.
What the fuck?
Panel. Peace to the.
Right, what the?
I told you 1970.
Man, you told me after the other dude answered. You said
Man,
1970.
I didn't think you was live on the show. I thought you was playing a replay.
That's why I typed it in the chat. Like, answer the questions for me.
I know, but I thought you was playing a fucking replay.
Man, I'm being resourceful, man. I'm being resourceful. It's no, I obey the rules. All the rules they put out, I obey. I didn't Google nothing. I was just waiting on y'all to and tell me. Gold man in the building. Hurricane Toya in the building. Man,
I didn't know that you was live until you started talking, bro. I didn't recognize the shirt or nothing. I didn't even put two and two together.
That's crazy.
And it's over there cheating like a motherfucker. Cheating never win.
Man, it wasn't cheating. I obeyed the rules.
Shut up. Nah, go and walk away so we can talk about your cheating ass. Shout out to the sister on the panel that tried to help your ass out. How you doing, sis?
I'm doing all right. I'm just in the UK, 11 o'clock UK time, and I can't sleep. I'm one of these people that go sleep later. So
later.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful accent. Beautiful. So it's late and you are rocking with us. That's what's up. We definitely appreciate you, sis. Definitely appreciate you. Glad we could keep you company in these late UK hours, you know?
So either you on my TV and there's nothing on TV.
Okay. We on the TV.
You didn't celebrate Cinco de Mayo today, did you?
Fine.
What is the Cinco de Mayo? Please tell me.
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
It's a Hispanic holiday.
What can you guys tell me about?
Tell her about some African holidays. Like, why you ain't telling her about
celebrating any of those things?
Hold on. You over here trying to set her up or something? You asked her about it.
I can't hear you because Swall cussing somebody out.
I know, right? No, yeah.
He left us lost the Xbox One.
He's having a lovely conversation with the queen. Yeah, okay.
You said you was gonna play some interesting conversations.
Your mic missing up, G.
Oh, no, he said he was gonna play some embarrassing conversations. Then he bring up a live goddamn show. He just goes straight into a game show. Like, what the fuck?
You crazy, man. So you couldn't wait to hear that embarrassing conversation.
No, I mean, that's just what I thought he was gonna go with the game plan. That he said out his mouth.
Okay, well look, the topic is, why come men and women can't be friends? I was being very friendly with the sister, and then you come.
No, that's because Goldmine got 700 female friends.
Wow, bro, that's how you do? Like, that's
700 female friends.
Oh, he got too many friends. He don't need any friends. He's a hater, bro.
He don't need no more.
That's why you ain't gonna never be greater than me.
Well, shout out
to I always compliment people.
How you doing, Sister Toya?
I'm all right, I'm all right. I'm out here trying to keep my body, because they're trying to bring this new wave of COVID from India to here to kill us. So I'm trying to keep myself healthy.
Yeah, y'all got that super COVID over there.
No, we don't have it, but we know the government are going to send it because they want to depopulate the country, basically. Because they're saying that Europe is too many people. But the problem with that is you keep depopulating the country. When you start your stupid wars, who's going to fight them? Because elite people don't fight wars.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they're using the that thing to depopulate us. That thing.
No, that too. But you got to understand. Let me just say one thing. Every time the UK government or any government in the world tries to depopulate black people or Asian people or whatever they use against us comes back on them. When in the 80s and 90s, they put so much drugs in the black areas, do you know, in the UK now, the number one people on all the drugs and dying from them are white people. It's happening in Europe as well.
See?
So basically, every time they do something, the universe just sends it right back. So
people are wicked.
That's how I see it.
Wicked.
Wicked, very wicked.
That's crazy. So, why do you think men and women can be friends, Toya? Toya?
Who's that? It's to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you can be friends and platonic with a male. It depends on your maturity level. There's some women out there that if a man says hello to them, they automatically think the man's trying to get in their underwear, which is stupid. Because some men are just being friendly. And we're living in a time now where women are just going to the police saying, this man sexually harassed me. Well, what did he do? He said hello. He's just saying hello. He's being friendly. You can't be friends with a man without it being sexual. Honestly, you can be friends. I've got friends that I've had since I was a kid, and they're still my friends, and nothing like that's ever happened. And they're male. I've got more male friends than female, funny enough.
That's what's up.
Man, I cursed out and told I was breaking Torah for flirting with a Chinese girl. I said, all I said was, damn, what's IVIG, right? They me smooth out for 30 minutes straight and said, you being lustful and you breaking Torah. So, of course, you know, I had to do a video on them.
Oh, boy. Well, what if you just say hello to them, and is that seen as flirting as well?
According to these Super Brews, kind of, yeah. Like, but this, you know, Super Brews is a compliment now. Because when he came out with a song, he kind of meant it to diss brews that really keep the law real well. But it turned into like a compliment. You know what I'm saying? We loved the song. The song was well done, and we was jamming to it. So we embraced them, and you know, it's a compliment now. But these guys is some damn over the top. They all champion fighters, so they think they tough. They think they bulletproof. So they will talk to you absolutely reckless. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow!
So they on there giving constructive criticism to women, and they're being accused of banging too hard on women. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So there was a girl on there named Ivy that was defending them, saying, "I don't call it women bashing." You know, and she, you know, voiced her opinion quite well or whatnot. So I was like, damn, I said, damn, what's IVIG? You know,
So what was they trying to say to women? Just being mindful?
No, you was trying to get out.
Y'all know me, man. I be flirting, right? So they call that damn against Torah, and I'm lusting. Like I wanted to have 5 babies with her today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
That shit was crazy, bro.
So she's a Chinese girl, ain't she? Not an Israelite. So you're going against the Israelite system anyway.
I don't care what type of woman it is. The man, the only thing that matters. They can sleep with a goat, and it's a fucking Hebrew. They sleep with an alien. We talked about it. If an alien came down here.
I don't think this is.
I feel that the Hebrew Israelites, to be honest, some of them are hypocrites anyway. We've got United Israel in Christ over here. We have them over here. And they were letting these African guys in, and one of the African guys actually killed a Hebrew Israelite girl. He was lusting over her, and she didn't want none of it.
Wow.
And he killed her.
Whoa. Well, what did he do to him?
He's in jail. He's in jail out here, but you know, You know, European jails are not like American jails. It's more like a hotel with bars over here. So, you know.
Wow. So he could be living in a lapse of luxury after killing somebody for nothing, for a woman not wanting him.
Yeah, but I don't understand. If the guy's African, I thought certain Africans were not classified as Hebrew Israelites anyway.
Right.
Ain't it just the ones that went through the slave trade that was passed down from Israel through Africa?
That's a lot of them, but a lot of them didn't break Torah and didn't have to go through the transatlantic nor the sub-Saharan slave trade. But they did get conquered after the slave trades swapped power. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as everybody got shipped away, the colonizer came in and killed everybody left on the continent.
Great, cool.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Shout out to the Israelites, man. Go, man. You want to say something about the topic? Is that Go, man?
Yeah, that's him.
Would y'all hear me talking this shit?
I'm saying,
we can't hear you.
Is it something you want to say about the topic?
Oh, no, I was over here snapping about these niggas, bro. Over here acting like they fucking shit ain't fucking nothing. What was the topic?
Why can't men be friends with women?
I mean, I guess I have to veggie back on. I think the sister said something to the nature of, depending on your maturity level. Because most mature folks know in order to have any kind of relationship, it starts with friendship. So, if you can't put a motherfucker, you really ain't got no real relationship, do you?
Yeah,
niggas be trying to skip that step right there. Just go over their house, quote unquote, chill, air quotes. Slayer. You know what I'm saying? And then never talk to her again.
This is how all these spirit bonds come about, because people are doing all this Netflix and chill. It's not, oh, you're my friend, let's meet up, let's talk, and let's build a business. Oh, let's Netflix and chill. And when people are doing this Netflix and chill, they're not watching no Netflix. They're watching each other, if you get what I mean.
Tell me what 2 movies just played that.
Yeah, I say, man.
No, they don't know what movies are playing at all.
I've said it before.
Drop it like a top movie.
If men stop approaching women with their penis in their hand, you could be friends with them.
I don't think they be having their penis in their hand, bro. Come on, man.
You said what?
I don't think they be walking up to them with their penis in their hand, bro.
No, they actually be grabbing their crotch, talking to the girl. Like, you can look at somebody. They don't even
I have seen that, yeah.
They don't even know what the rest of their body doing. They just, man, his girl, yeah. I seen a nigga rub his nipples talking to a girl. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? This nigga trying to get it off right now. But I know when we were younger and it wasn't about sex, we could be friends with girls.
Right.
So that dismisses that. You can be friends with girls.
That's because we was more mature when we was young.
More mature.
So when we got older, we was trained to be immature.
To be immature and think like a fucking child.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like, now perving is accepted. To sit up here and say, man, I'm going to try to sleep with
it's not. Not in Europe.
As many girls, for me to try to sleep with as many girls as I can. That's accepted. It's like, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's not true at all, because if you came over here and you slept with this one, you slept with that one, or you try to go with a woman, that woman can make a complaint against you. Right now in Europe, the black guy that's been working 20 odd years in the industry, the film industry here, he's going to lose his entire career because he had a fetish for white women and he was touching them and and making inappropriate comments, and they've just put them all over the media. And basically, white people turning on him. How can you treat white people turning on him? I can treat white women like that. And black people are like, why you got a fetish for those white girls? So, you know what I mean? So he's lost his whole audience because of his lustful nature, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And with the womanist, feminist, all that, them crazy movements, if a man farts near these women now, they're ready to kill him.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I think we when it comes to personalities, people who could be publicly shown that you could possibly get attention for putting them on blast, people do that. But the everyday Joe Schmo, they don't make a big deal out of it. It's only a lot of the times. It's only the attention.
A lot of women do.
Yeah, I can imagine. But it's the attention you could get from putting them on blast. Hey, I'm putting a famous person on blast. Watch this. Because people making up stuff now. We saw what the one dude said, T.I. and Tiny flew him and his girl out to the crib. And he put it out there a week later. Like, yeah, I only did it for clout. Because that was a hot story at the time. I'm like, that's crazy. You would do that. But I'm really not surprised nowadays because people stage murders. People stage molestations. People.
You believe him?
Yes, I believe that he put it out for clout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think T.I. got in touch with him and said, man, I'll split your wig, and then he changed his mind. Nah.
I mean, because it was a whole bunch of girls that came out after that, though.
No, he came out after the whole bunch of girls. He came out after the whole bunch of girls. Lance is in the building, but yeah, that's just sick, man. Like like how I was raised, the environment I was raised, which was probably.
Oh, so the dude tried to act like one of the victims.
Yeah, he tried to act like one of the victims
crazy.
and say that T.I. was on some crazy shit with him. Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy.
And what's bad, when real victims come out, no one's believing the victims because there's been so many clout chasers, as you put it.
Thank you. And
there's so many.
It's good that we got institutions that really look into this, because if it was up to the general people, we'd be normalized to it. But no matter how many fake people come out, they're still going to investigate and say, hold on, this is a real one right here.
You got to turn your mic up, man.
What you say, Klein?
I'm telling Lance you got to turn his mic up.
Yeah, you got to get up on your mic.
Y'all hear me?
Barely, bro. You got to get up on your mic or turn it up.
Oh, I had it turned down. That's what's up. Peace.
Peace to you. Yeah,
hey, man, I disagree, man. I think men and women can be friends, bro.
I agree.
I got three best female friends. I only had sex with one of them. But we over 30 years of friendship and calling to see why you ain't called me and how are the kids and the hubby and the wife. And we've been doing this since we was kids.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you said what you said, because I was finna ask now, is it normal for friends of the opposite sex to have a sexual encounter?
Yes. Sometimes that would be the foundation of the everlasting friendship.
Of the friendship itself? You think you could build a friendship with a woman if it's based off of sex? I mean, I know you can.
I mean, some of the relationships, they start off as sexual relationships that turns to friendships, and it's never sex again.
Yeah, well, y'all generally care for each other, and you're not jealous about who she dealing with. She not jealous about who you dealing with. None of that bull crap. None of that undertone.
Yeah, we had sex 20 years ago, bro. There's no reason for us to be not friends.
Yeah. Sister, you disagree?
I don't think so, because sex is spiritual. For me, anyway. And when I have sex with someone, I must have strong feelings. I must have some sort of love there, where it's love. It's not just, oh, we're gonna have sex. You go your way, I go my way. Nah, that's just loose to me.
Yeah, but that's not.
You can't base a friendship on sex. You can't even base a relationship on sex. Because sex is all good lying down, but what is it like when you're standing up? When you have to communicate? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
I
that's
agree
where you
with you,
gotta be
but
friends at. That's where coming in.
that's
Where your
usually
friends
you
come
be
in.
friends or have some type of relationship before you have sex. Usually.
Yeah, exactly.
But because you have
But
sex and you
my
don't work out
friends
as
who I've
people
known for
together,
years,
don't mean you eliminate them off of your social list because you're not having sex anymore.
I just believe friendship is one thing and the sexual relationship or relationship is another thing.
So,
because my friends,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. What you
my friends, I support them in whatever they do, like business wise, their kids. Even like their partners and wives. I'm cool with them. But if I wouldn't want to take that step because I know how my brain's wired, where if I have sex with you, trust and believe there's a relationship there.
Okay, so you admitting it's you, because if other people have that, because
some women don't care. I have a friend in California called D. She's had like over 100 partners. So when we were talking about sex and that, the way she just sees it as I'm in the mood, I'm gonna do it. She does. All our friends that are male that was around of us, there was only one that hadn't slept with her. You know what I mean?
were they
And
genuine
for me, it
friends too?
horrified me.
Were they genuine friends too?
Huh?
Or were they genuine friends?
Yeah, if she needed help, if she needed money, anything, they would look out for her. They were really good guys. But the way she was with them, the way she's with her body and the way she was with how she's with sex, she's very open, where I'm a prude or whatever you want to call it, where I just don't believe I should just sleep with every person I'm friends with. I just don't get down like that.
No,
But she
it's
did.
fine. It's okay to be reserved. You know what I'm saying? I've been like that,
Yeah.
majority of my life. If I wasn't married or having a baby.
Do it. I preserve. Stop it. Stop
it. I was personally celibate for 5 years and was able to confine myself within that time. I don't think that sex is what determines a relationship when it comes down to friendship. But if you end up having sex with somebody that is your friend, it is no reason for you to eliminate them off of your social list if you are no longer having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like you have in the past, it don't work out. As far as you guys don't want to be in a relationship together. There's no reason to stop being partners or as far as friends. Okay, stop having sex, but there's no reason to say they're not your friend anymore if it was nothing put in place to make that be the case.
Yeah, that's some people. But I would feel weird personally. I'd feel weird having sex with the people that I see, my male friends that I see as friends. I've got like 10 different guy friends who some I've known all my life and some I've known since I'm like a teenager. And I've not had sex with none of them. I think I've hugged a few. That's about it. Hugged them. But that's about it.
That's fine. But so are you?
If I was to sleep with one, if I was to sleep with one of them, I think I'd feel a bit weird because I see him like as a brother, and not in a sexual way. Maybe it's just me.
No, if you look at him like a brother, a brother like that. I mean, of course, it's different for women and men. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's different for women and men. And then it's a culture thing, right? I think America is a little bit more trifling than over in the UK.
I try to be like diplomatic and say more free than we are. But don't get it twisted. Europe is a bit of a nasty place for sex too. Remember, they got brothels. They got bloody goat and sheep brothels in Germany. That's why the birth rate is so low in Germany right now, because the men are going with everything except women. Wow. So they've got all these refugees from Syria who are black. So in about 20 to 30 years, the black population of the whole German population may be black because there's only black people having kids out there now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All over the world. All over the world.
Every one white baby born in Germany, there's 9 black ones being born as well, and Muslim too.
Here in America, it's the same way.
Somewhere kicking himself in the ass.
We having so many kids. I was able to see that Pharaoh correlation. Like, yo, if we keep letting these niggas grow, they gonna outnumber us. Then I will control them. So I can see why they have abortion.
Even France, they started. It's getting very black there too now. Spain, it's happening.
Everywhere we originally were, we pop it back up from out of the ghettos of it.
Come on with the bullshit. Come on with the bullshit, bro. Like, we having a real conversation. This nigga finna try to teach. All we know is right now.
Miss Hurricane Toy, right? He is the resident pseudographer. He studies pseudology, and you see, and so he talks about that quite often, and so that's what Suave was trying to stop him from doing, getting into.
Okay, sorry, but that was interesting what you were saying.
Yeah, it was finna go there. He was finna do it. But yeah, in a lot of places, like Japan, ain't that where they got the sex dolls and they got hugging hotels where they pay women to just lay with them and hold them? They, like, the children over there are not having sex. They're having robot partners and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. So yeah, I can see what Lan's saying, even in America. But I think over here it's a little bit trickier because they got like the in vitro and they trying to have babies over here. But other places are like, nah, like you said, we rather fuck a sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is crazy to me. I would like to see that data though. For real. The birth ratio of comparison of race in
Well, I got a minority perspective on this, you know what I mean? So, being a holy man, I found it extremely difficult to have female friends, like to actually keep their interest. I'm not interesting enough. So, before I was holy, my phone would ring all day. I'd be talking to females all day long because, you know what I'm saying? Because every single female I knew I had sex with, and they were all my friends. But now I can't keep a female friend because if a gun was in my head, go make your female friend right now, and then it would. My brains would be blown all over the car.
Well, I think it's like anything else. Women are attractive to men. I'm a man. I know. But the thing is, you know, would you mind having sex with her? Sure. You know what I'm saying? Is the want there? Not necessarily. But it's like when you have friendships with women and you see that grow, you start valuing it. And you say, I wouldn't mess that up for having sex. I wouldn't. Because me personally, when I see men and women have sex, I see arguments. You're now the person they take their day off on. For no reason at all. You're just the person that they feel comfortable calling you out your name, talking to you crazy, and they don't do that with nobody else on earth. They walk down the street and respect everybody. Get to you, it's an attitude. So it's like, me,
here we go.
Yeah, me, I got female friends, and I cut their grass. You know what I'm saying? I play with the kids. I fix shit. I pick shit up, push it over there. Stuff like that. You know, I'm there when certain other men come through. You know what I'm saying? Like if they getting something repaired or there's a service going on. You know, and I can get a meal. I can take a shower, wash my clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's resourceful. Now, I wouldn't fuck that up for having sex and then just end up being a disappointment in your day. I'd rather be the nigga that sit back and listen to you talk about the niggas that you wish you didn't fuck with. Wow, I wash my clothes and, you know, I wouldn't want to be the nigga you complaining about. So that's how I look at it. Once people value yeah, no, I want to hear your response to it. I want to hear your response to it. But once men value women past sex, I think you appreciate that relationship a lot better. Go ahead. What's your remarks on that, Sister Tori?
It just sounded weird. Like, so let me get this straight. You'd rather be like friends with a woman than be in a relationship with a woman because women you're in a relationship with are like disrespectful towards you.
Mm-mm.
Is that what you're saying?
No. No, not toward me. I said this is what scared me from being out there, because when I see everybody would be cool, then dude would start messing with old girl, and then they arguing. Every time I kick it with them, every week it's a guess who fell out, and then I'm looking at everybody else, and I'm like, that detoured me. Like, well, I don't want to mess with them that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have sex. That's why I stayed a virgin so long. Then once I get out there and I'm start meeting, of course I'm picky with who I'm sleeping with. I'm not just sleeping with anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a relationship type of dude, so you have to have qualities of a girlfriend. You can't just look good. You gotta keep a house. You gotta be a hustler. You gotta be a thinker. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to compliment the things you're trying to accomplish. Plus, I need someone who's going to compliment the things I'm trying to accomplish. So I look more into it when picking a woman. But I don't necessarily meet women with the intent of sleeping with them. I just don't. So then relationships form where it's like, well, I need you to do this, well, I need you to do, and I don't be mad, and they see I'm not looking for sex, so they be like, what can I do to show this dude I appreciate him? You know what I'm saying? So then let me know, even if I'm single, I've had women bring me food. You good? Woo, woo, woo. I'm talking about checking me all the time because they knew what type of dude I was. You know what I'm saying? They could trust me. It wasn't going to turn into no, well, why don't you get in the bed with me type of shit. Like, nah, that's just what it was. So I'm not preferring to stay friends with a woman just so I can keep my clothes watching. Because a lot of this stuff, you got to understand, I didn't even actually need. You know what I'm saying? It was just, that was gravy when I did need it.
Yeah, like an offer, like, what can I do?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He don't want me sexually, so what can I do to help this loving brother?
But if you're with a good woman, wouldn't she do all those things for you anyway?
I'm better at picking
so you wouldn't have to go
friends.
to a friend.
I'm better at picking female friends than women. I'll admit that. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why I appreciated female friends, because they were a measuring stick to know I wasn't with a good woman. That's just it. I got in a relationship, and then, you know, my female friends, they're gonna always tell me, like, just like I tell them. You know, they
but how do you know your female friends? How do you know your female friends are telling you this woman is no good, she's no good, she's no good, because they actually want you more than what you know?
No,
because I've seen it happen where women are like, no, she ain't no good for you, she ain't no good for you, and they end up being with that person.
Well, they weren't telling me this. What I mean, they're a good measuring stick. When I come to Toya crib, because we cool and sometimes we play cards, I see her kitchen clean. Her bathroom ain't nasty. Then I go home and I'm cleaning the kitchen and cleaning the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, hold on. That's a measuring stick for me.
That's why you got to make boundaries in a relationship and say what you're not going to put up with.
Yes, you're right. I'm an example
That's
of what not to do. Don't get it
before you get into a situation.
I'm an example of what not to do.
Because I don't understand when people
I'm doing my.
get with.
What you say, sis?
I don't understand when people get in a relationship with someone and it's purely, oh, she looks good, yeah, but can she fry a piece of chicken? I don't know. Can she clean a bathroom? Can she wire a plug? Can she clean a house? What is her credit rating? Because if you get into a relationship with a woman, you move in with her debt becomes your debt. You know what I mean? Especially if you marry her, that's because once you marry someone, it's a business contract as well as a love contract and everything else. And at the end of the day, whatever debt that person has, you're taking that on as well. That person doesn't want to work, and you're going to be the one that's going to carry the family. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, see, my
So there's
thing,
different sides to it.
It's difficult what?
There's different sides to it because some people, some guys I've met, they're like, Toya, I can't date you. I could never date you. Well, why can't you date me? You're too tough. Why are you too tough? You do martial arts. I said, yeah, but I got a 3-bedroom house.
That means.
Now listen, I ain't finished. I got a 3-bedroom house. I have a BMW. Paid for. I did that. Okay. I work full time. Sometimes I do 2 jobs. I do my YouTube thing. I do all kinds of things. But they'd rather have the girl in the 1-bedroom apartment with 4 kids for 4 different dudes who's just going to lay on her back all day.
Well, I know that martial arts is a big plus. I don't know why anybody. I said the martial arts is a big plus. I don't know why any.
Well, we're in a time in Europe and America where black women are going missing and our organs are being harvested. So yes, I know martial arts. That's the reason.
But I look at that. To me, when I see that, and men are intimidated, it's not that you're tough. It's that they're going to play you, and they don't want you to use that toughness on them. Men aren't intimidated by tough women. It's just they know they're not ready to be what you want them to be. And look at your life. You don't bullshit. So the moment they bullshit, the moment you bullshit, see the girl in that 1-bedroom apartment with them, she's gonna let him come in smelling like another woman.
Or they're drawn on the floor with the mattress on the floor and the room junky as hell and the kitchen dirty as fuck.
And was it roaches on the floor kind of thing?
Yeah. She's gonna let you come home smelling like another woman, argue with you for the weekend, and then be back in love with you next week. You're gonna be through with him, and he don't want to meet that fate. Because when I look at a woman who's still like Katrina, she's not intimidated. Because I don't plan on playing her. That's just
right. And that's the same with these women that got these tough ass families. You know what I'm saying? You is not gonna finna play them for 1 second. You see what I'm saying? So
but at the end of the day,
when they find out that you got tough family, they leave you alone. They say, I'll never date you. Yeah, because you know you finna play somebody.
Yeah.
And they ain't going for it.
Yeah, make sure you be weary of men like that. You're too intimidating. Like, what do you think I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So that means, what are you gonna do to make me do it? What are you gonna do to make me snap on you? Because you're gonna play with my money, you're gonna play with my car, my house, or my health, and I'm a flash on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you're confident in you. You don't BS, because that make men better. That's what it is. That makes men better. Well, men.
I just want men to be men again, though, because there's a lot of men that are trying to take the role of a woman. They want to stay at home all day, and the woman goes out to work. I don't know where is this?
We can't miss that COD.
Come from?
Well, I can't.
There's a lot of men.
I disagree. Because if the woman can get a job and you can take care of the house, if that's what y'all work out, I don't see it. I look at other things and I'll be like, you ain't supposed to be doing it as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. You're getting a little too comfortable doing that. And I mean, we need that checking, because especially in the day, man, it just get there. When ain't no accountability, integrity is lost. People don't check themselves.
I'm gonna tell you like this:
no risk behind it, if it ain't no reward behind it, people don't do it just to make sure they good in the eyes of their God, or that they know that they good. You know what I'm saying? Within their own personal laws. I don't steal. Why don't I steal? Because I don't want to be known as a thief. That's it. Now, if no one's here to see me steal, will I still steal? Aha! What you say, Klein?
According to statistics, it takes men 23.5 times more work to cheat on a woman than it does a woman to cheat on a man. So they don't have no time to be messing around. See what I'm saying? So it takes a lot of work for men to cheat. So if they're gonna be spending all their time trying to set up some cheating situations, then they don't need to be in a relationship at all. And that's why that girl said broke men don't deserve no. I know that's right. You see what I'm saying? Because you spending all your time trying to find something else when you got a woman right there in front of you every day. What's the problem? Why you need something else?
9 out of 10 times, most women, all the women I know, most of them don't have time to cheat. They're so busy focused on their children, their careers, and taking care of their dudes. They ain't got time to be out there trying to be with him, and him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to be accessory to three women, to three men. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to provide what you put in for multiple men. You know what I'm saying? Especially where we act up, y'all. My knee hurt. Where you at? And your other dude elbow hurt. Now what you gonna do? They need an elbow. Who gonna be mad at you? That's just man, you know. But I can see. I mean, that's just how it is, man. People even say it's by nature. A woman get pregnant, carry the baby. The dude can get up, walk away. That mean he's supposed to be with multiple women. I mean, you know. So it's
no, he can't. Not all men can do that.
Facts.
Men I know, and the men I've grown up with, most of them, no, they wouldn't walk away. And one of my exes, a girl said, oh, she was pregnant by him, and he took care of this child, and he found out 4 years later it wasn't his. And he's to this day, 15 years later, still in that child's life because of the fact that he fell in love with this child.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about that.
His family won't have it, but he still has it. He's like, it's still mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's still mine.
Man,
you know?
I gotta tell y'all the truth. Fuck them kids. If that woman...
Yeah, I think most men would be like that, but some men are like, no.
If that woman play you, she played her child too. That is accountability. That is accountability. I'm sorry. I can't be to you what I was going to be with you if I was with your mother.
But I can be honest with you. I couldn't look in a man's face.
Hold on, Clark.
I couldn't look in a man's face and lie to him and say, well, that's your child if it's not, you know. The guilt alone would tear me to pieces.
Yeah, your nerves wouldn't be able to.
So when I watch Maury Povich and I see these women on there and they don't know who the father is, I look at them and I feel sick because I could never say to a man, well, this is your child. And I just couldn't do it because that could turn a person crazy. That could actually turn a person crazy.
Absolutely.
Nah, man, see, that's why little girls need very highly specialized training in how to reserve themselves like yourself, because it takes men to it's a lot harder for men to cheat because it takes a lot of work for them to do it, right? They get turned down 75 times a day because they're going around with everybody, right? But women turn down 75 men a day. See what I'm saying? But any moment they see something that they want, they could say yes.
And hey, Mr. Word, that ain't true, you know. I don't get 75 hits a day. That really don't happen.
Well, shout out to your headshot anyway, because it's beautiful. So, you know what I mean?
Hey, when did your name change? First of all, hold up, bro. I just realized shit. What the fuck?
Listen, when I'm in America, the men don't leave me alone. The Caribbean, the men don't leave me alone. But when I'm in this country, men are like, because I'm going to be honest with you, in Europe, most black men chase white women. They do. And it doesn't matter how stinky they look either.
Oh, man.
You know? So when you say about 75%, no, that don't happen. Like if I get one dude say hey to me, you know.
Oh man, that is depressing though. That's crazy.
It's not depressing at all. If they cannot handle an Israelite woman and they want to go with a Neanderthal, that's their business. You know what I mean? They're the ones going to be cursed by the Most High, not me. You know what I mean?
That's a great way to look at it.
That's definitely who's gonna be cursed. That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. The whole thing about like fuck Steve Harvey, cause he's a fucking pervert. You know, shit like that. Man, we gotta show more restraint. You can't be sexual fucking deviants, man. Everything can't be sex based. Women are a great resource, and you could be a great resource to them. Why burn that for an experience?
But his daughter though.
But who? Oh, but his daughter.
I said his daughter.
Fuck his daughter too, man. She's a fucking.
That's big, bro. Yeah, you said that. You said fuck them kids if the parent is acting ratchet, fuck the kids. But she grown now, so you know what I'm saying.
I mean, that is
she's being passed around. She's being
celebrity,
passed around like a popsicle.
Yeah, but I don't know if she's. Do you think she's doing that?
Yes.
With all
yes.
Damn.
Yes.
Even if I don't know, I think. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Like, what are you?
Yeah, that was in the back of my mind too. But I just
he was with a father and a son. Nah, too much.
Yeah, no, I thought she was dating platonically, but in my mind, you know.
Oh, come on.
That's probably why she was bouncing around because you know what I'm saying. They realized that they couldn't get it real super fast, so they just stopped dealing with her. That's what went on in my head. I know I might be wrong.
Man, how many times a day do you use a Q-tip?
You got to use it at least
12 days. Yeah, man, that should be. I don't know if it's my AirPods or my
yeah, it's heating your ear up and it's growing that shit more.
You know what you need for your ears if it does that?
That's true.
What?
You know what you need for your ears when it does that? You need to put olive oil in your ear, and whatever's in it will come seeping out.
But they be clean though. It's just I don't know. It just be an itch. I think it's my earbuds that just be every now and then. I guess the vibration or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, got that little electric little pulse or something.
But I'm obsessed
so when you get earache, you should try olive oil. Olive oil is meant to be good for it.
Olive oil, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Olive oil, yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with that, man. Make sure my ears and shit clean. But that is what it is, man. And if y'all don't know yet, Domo won the MVP. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. We will be seeing that trophy soon. Shout out to Domo for holding it down, man. And shout out for Lance for
Domo earned the MVP for that damn fiasco the other night.
Okay, there it is. Shout out to Lance for being here, man. Like real talk. A dozen. We could go down. Go back to they didn't make it. They just didn't make it, man. It was like what the filth, flooring filth. So that's what it is, man. I know I did. So let's try to keep it on top. So Toya. Okay. So Toya. Are your male friends allowed to go out on a date with you?
What do you mean on a date with me?
Can they take you out?
Yeah, as friends, like if there's a party or something and I want someone to go with, I'll go with them. I might even go to the movies with them, but anything further than that, no. No.
But I'm saying, but it's like
they might get the wrong idea.
They can take you out.
But I'll be honest. I'll be like, I'll pay for my own popcorn and my own ticket. I'm cool with that. In fact, I might even pay for yours because we're friends.
That's gonna make him want you even more. You better be careful.
No, they don't want me. They don't want me. No, I'm not cool.
Different strokes for different folks.
It's like when Anthony Joshua was fighting Klitschko all them years ago, I watched it with a bunch of dudes. I was the only girl there watching the boxing. And I didn't feel uncomfortable. I didn't feel scared or nothing because they know what it is. But I know there was one guy there that was like, oh, is any of you sleeping with her? Because I heard him say it when I was going to the toilet and I came back. And I was like, what kind of question's that? And he didn't know what to say. I said, people can be friends without having to take it to that level.
And
You know
why
what I
would
mean?
you
That's
just
what it
make
is.
it? Why would you make it so normalized to talk about what's up under my clothes? Like anybody's hitting that?
Exactly.
Like that was crazy. Like you could have just really sat down, read the room, and saw who she had certain energies and relationships with, and known like, okay, dude might be her girl, or at least that's who she's here with. But to just see what I'm saying, but that's the
and some people will say, oh, it's the way she's dressed, it's the way she's dressed. I was wearing a hoodie and a tracksuit bottom because I had trained Thai boxing earlier that day. So I was in like a sweatsuit, you know? I wasn't dressed scantily clad. I wasn't all over my homeboy. My homeboy was sitting there, I was sitting here. We all had our drinks, what have you, watching the boxing. Nothing sexual at all. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do. Absolutely.
Well, maybe he was trying to ask because he thought maybe I might, but I'm like, nah, mate.
Claim, would you let your girl? Would you let your girl go out on a date with her male friends? We're going out for dinner. I'll be back.
My girlfriend?
Yeah, your girlfriend.
That's a negative.
Wow, you
and I can't get too into details because it's a family show.
All right. Okay. Now, Toya, your man says.
There it comes.
Your man says, I don't want you going out on a date with your male friends. What is your response?
If a man said that to me?
Absolutely.
I would not. Well, if he doesn't feel comfortable, I'll have to respect that. That's my man. That's who I'm planning to be with.
Okay.
And I just have to say to my friend, look.
But would you get into a relationship with a man without letting him know, hey, I have male friends and we sometimes go out?
Well, to be honest, going to an intimate dinner with a male friend for me would be weird.
Okay.
It would be weird. I'm going to be honest. If he said, "Oh, we're gonna go watch the boxing or the football," or "Oh, there's a party in the park," because we have that in the UK. We're all gonna be there. Cool, but like an intimate dinner, it would be kind of strange for me.
Dinner kind of gets women in the mood.
It sure does.
So they like, hey, I don't know what you're wanting to do after dinner, but if we going out to a night, I'd rather do this with somebody that I could go home with. You know? So
exactly.
Understand.
Get the Prosecco out, flowers, that's it.
Understandable. I lost my girl like that. I let her go out. It was one of her male friends and stuff like that. And then it just went too far. Like one day he sent her this text and, I couldn't stand it after that. I feel like she disrespected me. But
wow.
I had no problem with my girl having. I have no problem with my girl having male friends. Or, them going out. That's just me.
But there's limits and boundaries.
Yeah.
There's limits to me. There's limits and boundaries.
Oh, absolutely. I hope they know that.
I mean, if we bought a takeaway and we're all watching like a Mike Tyson fight or something, you know what I mean? And we're all eating it, that's one thing. But to a restaurant, that's just very, very too intimate for me, you know?
Yeah. Understandable. See, like, look, candlelight, music is playing, and you're my friend? No way.
Right. We still got that quarantine madness going on over there in Britain, where like you can't leave the country or people can't go into the country and stuff.
That's getting lifted in 10 days, I believe. You can leave, and then we're completely off lockdown in the first week of June.
People finna go bonkers.
We're already going bonkers.
Say what?
We're already going bonkers. It's been a year.
From being home for so long.
I feel like I've been in jail, but like an open prison, UK open prison. You can go out, have fun, and come in, but you got to be home by a certain time.
But the whole country is the yard.
Yes, basically. I just think it's a social experiment for when they want to start doing other stuff to us.
You know, I'd be thinking that too, because they started putting all these plexiglass up everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't nothing but bulletproof glass, and they're going to, I mean, I kind of like feel like they're kind of setting the stages for the purge. So,
yeah.
So it's like what I'm looking at, I'm like, they're developing like some weird ass shit for the purge. They're making everybody wear masks, and then masks are getting more creative and shit. You unmuted.
I wonder how many.
This is true.
I wonder how many.
That's a
people
nice little thought.
I wonder how many people actually think that their nation is trying to kill them.
Every nation.
Oh, I've been saying that since 1981.
Except the United States.
Except for
America's the only country where people actually believe everything their government says. I'm sorry.
Man, I promise you.
I've never come across a country
like, because they call you crazy for knowing how damn oppressive the damn country is, and like, you know what I'm saying?
No, because I'm from the outside looking in, and most outsiders look at Americans as weird, because if America's done so much stuff to black people, why do they still salute the flag and sing the national anthem? You won't catch me singing the UK national anthem. Are you crazy? After all the stuff that they've done to black people, are you mad?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The only reason I know your national anthem is because Whitney Houston sang it a few years ago.
And did she do it right or no?
Yeah, I know, but still, I couldn't. As a black person, I don't think I could do it, because these are the same people that run the countries that want to take. They don't want no black people on the planet anyway.
Man, that's tough. Because, you know, I'll be looking for this video that Prince William, or one of them princes, said a few years back. Like, he said that self-determination is not meant for black people. I said,
yeah, that was Prince William. Prince William also said he would like for the to go to Africa to talk to them about population control. So my view on that is, why don't he tell his Dracula family the same thing?
Yeah.
They don't have no population control. They're popping kids out left, right, and center. So what's the difference?
Yeah. Dracula family.
Yeah, the Queen's mother is related to Dracula, the guy that Dracula's based on. If you do your research, you'll see that.
Damn.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But they think we would just be tripping whenever we say these things. You know what I'm saying?
You don't even say it, nigga. Because Lex been saying this shit for a long time. You don't even say it, nigga. You ain't been saying that.
No, I didn't know that the Queen was related to Vlad the Impaler. But I'm talking
so
about.
So you ain't been saying it. So don't front with a chick on the line.
I didn't say what it said.
No, don't front with a chick on the line. Just agree with what she said. I'm gonna ask you, mommy girl. When you think of football, what is it?
Soccer. And your American football rugby with helmets on.
No. He's trying to act like he's
y'all never. Listen, y'all niggas never been to England. Y'all never been to Great Britain. Like, do you know where Lakenheath and Mildenhall is?
Nah, why
I ain't asking you. I'm asking her.
I don't think so. No, I'm from East London.
These Air Force bases that Lakenheath and Mildenhall.
I try to stay away from them places because those are the places where kids go missing.
But well, guess what? It's been niggas that's been there, and we've been knowing about the British chick for a long time. And y'all, you know what? Y'all fuck with them white folks. And that's I just gotta keep it real. Like, don't come on here like you just this black power chick, and you know niggas don't do this and niggas don't do that. Like, I can't let you do that because I know for a fact
niggas don't
that
do
you
this,
would date a
niggas
white
don't do
man
that.
in a
First
minute.
of all, we're not niggas, we're Israelites.
No, you would date a white man in a minute. Over there.
I've never dated a white man. I'm 40 years old and I've
Kofi,
never
calm
touched
your ass
anything
down, bro.
white.
What's going on, man?
I have never touched
Hey,
a
hold
white
on.
man.
I'm
Is
just
the
saying,
last
don't
man
let
I
her
know.
come on here like she just this black power person. Because
Bro,
she's
how
not.
do you know she's not?
I'm gonna tell you why she's not. Because she's over there in Great Britain.
What that mean?
That means a lot, bro. They let skinheads spit on them.
Listen.
Bro, you know
You've
how
been
many
to
black
one
people
part of the
in Great
UK
Britain, bro?
and you want to judge everyone in the UK.
I've been
You know how
over
many
there,
black
though.
people in
UK
Great
you've been
Britain,
to.
I have an experience over there.
I
And so,
do
hold
too,
on,
bro.
Lance. Let me tell you
Well,
what
I've
happened to me and
experienced
my
it
brother
for
in the
40
mall.
years and you can't tell me. You
Did
can't
the
tell me, bro.
Did the skinheads rule y'all for like maybe about 5 or 6 years over there? The skinheads, y'all was scared of them.
What are you talking about? My grandparents and my parents used to fight
I ain't talking about the skinheads. I ain't talking about your grandparents or none of them. I'm talking about when I was over there.
Don't tell me about my ends. Don't tell me about my ends.
I'm not
Because where
telling you
I
about your
live
ancestors,
is
mommy.
predominantly black.
Hold on. Hold on. Like, you got to be challenged at some point.
Challenge my black casting. Challenge my proud to be black
Challenge that.
casting.
Challenge that. Get your hating ass. I'm sorry. That's one of them hating ass things. He trying to. No, real talk.
I'm
Real
born
talk.
in the UK and I ain't never touched anything white.
Listen,
Don't
real
even go
talk.
there with
Hold
me.
on, sis.
I don't care.
Hold
You
on,
went to
sis. Hold on,
Lakenheath.
sis.
You stay in Lakenheath.
Hold on, sis. You don't got to defend yourself. I apologize. That's one of the dudes trying to destroy the channel. He's one of them dark side dudes that's trying to destroy the fucking channel. Coffee, get the fuck off my chat, man. For real. He's trying to destroy the channel. Fuck.
I'm sorry. Because I'm going to just say it one more time. I'm 40 years old and I ain't never touched anything white. Nothing white has come near me. Yes,
You ain't
I
got
live
to
in
explain
Europe.
yourself. You ain't got to explain yourself. I'm not trying to stop you, but don't let him bring no energy in here and have you getting outside of the character that you were, because I'll just walk away from the computer.
I just have to keep it real there because some people come
and
on
I'm
for
glad you
holidays
kept
and
it
they
so
think,
sweet too when he was being ratchet. You was responding very politely.
Why I had to come all the way
come
across
into
the
a
room to
chat.
say something, bro? You held it down. You supposed to say something to that nigga off rip, bro. What's your problem?
She can take care of herself. She's tougher than I am.
Yeah, that is a fine line.
Oh,
I wouldn't want y'all to jump in. I'm
She
glad you
prefers me.
did that. Thank you, Lance, for doing that. But it is a fine line from when you pre-jump. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
You pre-jumped me.
I don't know what happened, but I'm glad that everybody handled it like the Argument League handled things. That's just it. So, yeah, that's one of them dudes. He trying to destroy SVDL and fucking the Argument League and everything that they fucking get their hands on because they can't build a channel. They can't get a fucking, you know what I'm saying, women on the panel. And that's how. And then you see the title of the title of the panel is Why We Can't Be Friends with Women. And / co-host, because a lot of
that's why you need to call Yo-Yo up and be like, hey man, throw some of them women over here.
I don't need to do that. I don't even know. But the men that I see that have shows, there's no female co-host. And the men that I have saw, there's no absolute. There are shows but the men that I saw that did have female co-hosts, a lot of the female co-hosts ain't even there no more. You know what I'm saying? Like Lord Jamar ran off Rod Digger in my mind.
Oh wow, that's true.
Yeah, that's in my mind too, because I seen that too. How he was treating her, and then she was like, "You always on that something." She let it be known, you know what I'm saying? But then I'm not with you today, Lord Jamar, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
But
tried to make.
regarding
Huh?
but regarding that, we need male energy, but we need female energy too, because we look at things in different ways. You know, we can't just have it all one way. Some things that I know you guys might not know, and there's stuff that you know I don't know. That's why I'm listening to what you guys have to say.
It's no mic.
So we're used to solving problems with brute force. So our minds are kind of wired that way. So whenever we try to use words, they come out with brute force. You know what I'm saying? And so women are used to finessing things and you know what I'm saying, making things work a lot easier. They're ergonomic in social spaces, sociological spaces. You see what I'm saying?
And then you know what? And it's sad. What kills me? How old can you be and still be a send-off person? How old?
What do you mean by send-off person?
One of them people.
Sorry.
One of your girlfriends call you and say, "Girl, I need you beat this hoe ass," and you.
Oh God!
Next 20 minutes, you on your way to some girl you don't know house, ready to throw hands with her. Like how long? And
if you're over 20, if you're over 25 and still got a fight over whatever, something really wrong with you. I'm sorry.
But Coffee,
unless
stop being a hoe, man. Be your own man, bro. Be your own
unless
man.
unless the person hurt your child or hurt your mother.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of fighting. That's just the way I am.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they
because
sell food
I'm
at
more
the
like you
grocery
protect
store.
your family.
Absolutely. That's why I say that everything you need, you could get. And like you got to fight over land and food. So if you just out here fighting over disagreements, you're a child. I understood we disagreed. This is the compromise I'm willing to make. If you just are a bitch ass person, I want to fight you. But I know the compromise I was willing to make was convenient enough for you because I was willing to take a loss. So if you just be like, no,
I just don't understand that. Personally, I don't understand it.
Yeah, me neither, man. Big grown ass men, letting other men tell them.
It's all about the maturity levels, like I said. But I don't know. Even in this country, there's girls there's women, grown women, in their 30s and 40s, still fighting over dudes and stuff like that. I don't see the point of it. If I have to fight for you, then that shows that obviously you didn't want me in the first place. If I have to go and fight another woman for you,
you're a different type of woman than what the example you just brought up. Because a lot of the times, those women are fighting for the security that man provides. Not the man, but he's paying rent. He's paying car notes. So when you paying your own rent, and you got your own paid for car, and you maintain your own lifestyle, what a man do for you is just bonus. That's a different mentality than the woman that knows if I run into a lot of money, I'm getting my body fixed, getting me some synthetic hair, lashes, nails, and I'm going to fool one of these baller dudes into a relationship with me. And then once I tricked them into a relationship with me, and they're paying my rent, car note, maintaining my lifestyle, I'm willing to fight any female who comes for that spot. And they know that. That's the game.
Y'all watch your mouth. Domo is eavesdropping.
That's the game.
Suave Boss.
Yeah.
Suave Boss. On my YouTube channel, I'm trying to tell women not to do their bodies because people are going to different countries from Europe, from like the UK, going to Turkey, getting these bodies done, and they're dying or they're coming back butchered.
Yeah.
So I'm against surgery. I'm like at the moment because of I didn't get the access to the gym like I used to. I'm a bit overweight now. I just want to jog it off. I'm not gonna go and have surgery because I'm scared. These people are killing us with this surgery.
Yeah.
All the surgeries they're doing to people is killing them out here. But because people are so vain and ass is everything and boobs are everything, People are dying out here because of these surgeries. Trying to look like Cardi B.
You can't make your somebody that close to you the co-host because niggas can't control themselves. It'd be extreme. It'd be disrespectful.
Yeah, no reason why I wouldn't make Katrina the co-host because Katrina isn't a co-host type of deal. Like she's a host. You know what I'm saying? With women. When I see women around the females she hang with, she's the leader of the pack. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, you need to do that on your YouTube channel. So I'm trying to get over there. She don't, you know. But yeah, with women, hold on. What was the point you just made? Oh, the bodies. If you're going to get your butt and your breasts done, I don't have no sympathy for you. I can't explain the emotionally psychotic, psychiatric, for someone who wants to go because of a weight loss. Say they lost a lot of weight and got a lot of sagging skin. Or say, they're bigger than what they would like to be and, want to tummy tuck. Stuff like that. I can't tell you this. So I'm kind of more safe when I come to that, but I don't think nobody...
Yeah, I can deal with health reasons. But all this over excessive obsession with trying to look like that dang everybody else, because the immature men out here are rewarding that type of behavior. I can't get with that.
I don't even think it was them. First of all, the black men, we're not guiding none of this shit. Like, we're totally just fucking buying in. Somebody told us this is what a girl was supposed to look like. When I grew up, the sexy women looked like mothers. You know what I'm saying? They was stacked. They was brick houses. They had some thighs and some hips on them. You know what I'm saying? And if they had a little gut to go with that breast and butt, that wasn't no deal breaker. But it's like now, it's just like, I forgot which video it was, but it was making fun of the women when they all coming out the same Barbie doll machine. Looking the same, looking the same, looking the same. All women want to look the same. Not all these women that's looking for that, it's like they looking for the same look. They contour their face so they all look like Beyonce or Nicki Minaj. I don't know whose face it is, who had it first, but it's the same face. It's not their face. They paint and put shade on their shit so their jawbones don't even look like they jawbones. Their cheek don't even look like they cheek. It's artistry. It's like 3D makeup on your face. And then they want the same breast size, hip to stomach, waist ratio, this, that, and the other. Like, and it's gotten to the point where they won't even.
I mean, I can't front. I can see the addiction to that because it does look good, but when you mature, you have the natural, just like you said earlier in that topic. The natural look is most attractive to mature men.
But this is what it is. Attraction is subjective. If you're around big nose green people, you're going to be attracted to big nose green people. When it's what you are told. When the women in your life look like this is the standard of beauty. How did you know to be attracted to a skinny ass white girl and you've never seen one? So when you see one, it's like, that don't look like my mama and my aunties and my sisters and all the girls that something's wrong with that woman. That's not a woman. I'm moving around. So when the only reason it's attractive is because the same reason the songs on the radio are attractive. They put it in front of you all goddamn day. And if you aren't unplugged from the matrix, if you haven't experienced something that just knocked that whole ass nigga up out of you, you look right through that shit. Like, when I watch TVs and movies, I see actors. I'm enjoying it for a different reason. I'm not scared. It's not getting me scary. It's not making me sad. I know that I'm looking at Denzel Washington act like he got AIDS. This shit is hilarious. That motherfucker like, why is you laughing? Because in real life, this is a man acting like he got AIDS. You mad that I'm not engulfed in the euphoria? Oh, so even when I look in real life and I see women on videos, I say, damn, that shit look crazy. Like, I've been watching Love and Hip Hop with Katrina, right? Never watched it before in my life. Never saw it in my life. I saw she put it on. And part of it, I ain't gonna lie, was because other stuff in my life wasn't. So, you know, I could tolerate it now. So I'm watching it and I'm just like, this is so sad, man. This is so sad. I just see a bunch of surgical scars and fucking taped hairlines and fucking horrible boob jobs, man. Like, cause that's the only when they go through the scenes and you know let you see the people interact, but then they go to the solo scene where the people are describing or narrating what's going on, and all the women, of course, got their boobs sitting up here, and it's like they like this and like this and like this. I'm like, you can't afford to do it. You don't got the paper to do it. You don't got the paper to do it. You do not have the paper to keep up the lie, and that's the horrifying.
Yeah, now that's money for real.
When you can't keep the lie up and you have to turn around and then act like one, everyone else is insane, or two, play the victim, or three, turn around and say, it's fucked up. Like, my hair start back here, y'all. I know I look good on TV, but real talk, my hair start back here. I haven't had nails. My eyebrows have been permanently lasered off, and these are tattooed. These are not my teeth. These aren't even my teeth. My teeth aren't even fucking... People can't even have teeth. Like, nothing is real, bro. Nothing is real. I don't want to be that. If that's what famous is, I don't want to be that. I want to have stained teeth appropriate to the amount of time that I ignored my teeth and everyone else. I don't want to act like I don't got a nose because other people do. Appropriate to the neglect.
I don't understand none of them programs. Love and Hip Hop, the Housewives. There's just not one show where the black women are just doing positive things, not getting into drama, and they're in loving relationships. Not one show. All of them, they're just all dysfunctional, crazy. It's horrible.
And they
when I was a kid,
you had it would be totally boring if it don't have no drama.
It don't even be close. No, it wouldn't. But I get what you said, and I was about to say something
to them, bro.
Oh, there it is. But I'll tell you this: the shit is just not even close to being sane. You're watching people just fight, get drunk, cheat on each other with the worst decisions ever. I'm like, are you serious? He's finna cheat on her, baby? Yeah, he finna cheat on her. I said, what the fuck is going on? Ain't this the nigga that on the other episode he was out there crying because he was asking? Yeah. God damn. What type of men are you trying to promote in this world? That's the problem, Lance. It's what they put in front
of you. You know what's crazy?
The lies.
You know what's crazy? When we were kids, you had a different world and it made you want to go to college. You had Cosby Show where the dad was a doctor, the mum was a lawyer. So they had aspirations. Who on Love and Hip Hop has aspirations other than to put out music or a clothing line?
To make it from the strip.
Is that all we are? Music and a clothing line.
Yeah, and that's what I was telling. When in real life, the people who create these shows, who's funding these shows, right? They're using the men who had popularity, fame, to get to their women, put them in the spotlight so now they're famous. Now they don't even need you, and they're more popular than you. So now they don't even gotta kiss your ass for what all the womanly stuff they was willing to do to you because you was their financial security or some type of fame in the spotlight. They holding your arm in them pictures. Now you begging to go to because they ain't even calling you. They calling your woman. They calling your woman. So now the woman is stop. She got the money. Here go the boob job. Mama D got a boob job. Mama D. This woman is 60.
Yeah, 60-year-old
Let
woman.
me trademark this show concept before I forget it. The final straight guys. The final heterosexual guys or something to that. The final straight men.
A group of straight men in a homosexual world. Awesome show. Can't wait to see it. Get it there quick. But I'm looking at these people like these guys. They just bunch together the most horrible people in the world. Like all of them are, the men.
Did you ever see the show Preachers of LA? I watched that one once. I was horrified.
I saw the advertisement for it.
Oh,
I was absolutely horrified.
Yes, I did. I think I saw. My wife used to watch stuff like that, and I'd be in and out of the room. Sometimes I sit down, but once the relationship.
That picture T.I. shot in that video with Spike T.
I just don't understand it. It's like all they talked about was the cars that they have and the houses.
That singing girl, Tiana or whatever her name
I don't know. I'm not with it no more, man. I don't know who's in the chart now.
They call her Spike T. That's her nickname in the industry. And T.I. was going on a rampage in Atlanta and shot preachers and stuff in Atlanta for messing with for pedophilia. Okay.
A lot of that's going on too.
Shout out to
it. A lot of that is going on too, unfortunately.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the video hard. Super hard.
I can't wait to see it.
And I mean, it came out in like 2017 or something like that. So it's old, but you know what I mean. Just look up T.I. and Spike T. It should pop up for you. I keep forgetting her real name, stage name.
Okay, bet. I'll see what's up with it, man. Don't really find her, but yeah, I'll see.
What you mean?
No, I'm just saying.
Him going around with his girlfriend, shooting pedophile preachers. Don't sound interesting to you? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but you have to say it again and shit. He's like, you know what? No, okay, I get it.
I thought you missed it the first time. Okay.
I was on it. But that's just what it is, man. Why women can't be friends with men? Why men can't be friends with women? And why can't we get any female co-hosts? Why can't women tolerate men around other men? They just want you to themselves. Because then you go in there and you take off that little hoe ass toughness you have throughout the day and you pampering and crying and I need this and I need. And they be like, look at this punk motherfucker. And they know when you be talking shit with your homeboys, they be like, if they homeboys only knew this nigga like me playing with his video, they know. I say, damn. I like it.
Yeah, they super tough online, bro.
Super duper. That's why they don't be having that girl around. Cause that girl can't sit there and listen to them be what they is on YouTube. This nigga Kofi was in the garage. He didn't even have a shirt on. He's in the garage because he can't be in the house being Kofi.
Can't do that.
This girl go him. Why is you arguing? Who the fuck is this woman you arguing with, nigga? And why is you online arguing with women?
Oh my
God! Your ass in here and take a shower and shave that residue of a fro off your head.
You know what, bro? Now that you mention it, bro, that's the only real way to stay together in a relationship these days.
Let your girl play with your booty on?
Nah, like do something so nasty that y'all will be afraid to break up because you might tell it.
What did I
No. False alarm, Domo. False alarm. Nothing. Okay. No, I don't agree with that. But I mean, hey, man, if that's the way you need to exist, shout out to you, man. Domo on the building, MVP.
That's not even funny, Larry.
MVP. Why you ain't changed your name yet, fam? I'll do it.
Because I'm not like the rest of them niggas, bro.
Nah, you gonna be greater.
Because that nigga know that they took my motherfucking win. He don't feel comfortable with it. I appreciate it though. Go ahead and get your MVP, bro. You deserve it.
Hey, no, yeah, you lying. I'm beyond. I'm past. I told you. This MVP stands for most vulnerable pussy. I told you that you was gonna lose. I told you that after you lost, you was gonna blame the judge.
Because you knew what was gonna happen already, Domo. Stop it.
No, because I know niggas.
Because like you knew what was already gonna happen.
I know niggas like you.
Niggas already talking, bro.
Like the niggas that move like you.
Talking, bro.
That's the niggas that's
Welcome to the post debate show.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Coffee, man, get off my motherfucking panel, fam. You in the garage, my nigga. You just put a shirt on.
All right. Hold on.
No, you're the unpainted bathroom.
I'm in the garage, though. Hold on. I'm in the garage, right?
Yeah.
But I'm out here looking at everything I got. And I like to do that.
No. But you can't talk on YouTube in the house.
But what I'm saying is,
can you go on the other side of that door and go on the other side of that door and talk to me, Coffee?
My camera on, nigga.
Okay, cut your camera off. Cut your camera off.
Feel like they gotta
cut your camera off.
Extra.
Cut your camera off and go through that door.
Pussy.
Cut your camera off.
You never gonna
cut your camera off and go through that door. You can't talk to me inside the house, bro.
But what I'm saying is,
you gotta talk to me in the garage, my nigga.
People, though.
It ain't cold out there, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Let's be real with our people.
You don't feel odd talking to me 3 feet away from a bumper?
So I'll put on the glasses.
You don't have an office?
I'll go throw on my little.
Do you have an office in the house?
I'll go do all this.
Do you have a man cave?
I'm a nigga. I'm a fat nigga with problem. Healthily.
Is your man cave your garage, bro? You don't.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like I don't even like to get into with you niggas like that. But guess what? It's gonna be an older nigga that come in here and say y'all niggas doing shit wrong.
I'm an older nigga.
No, you're not, nigga. You're not older than me.
But see, Kofi though. Like, let's be for real.
Come on, Domo. You know I fucks with you, so I'm just gonna calm it down.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the problem is like, bro, it's just niggas just think it's odd that you over here giving advice.
Hold on. When you say that, and then these niggas laugh, but I know what you're saying though, Domo. Like, look, I fucks with these other niggas. Why these niggas y'all don't love too? Because
they're trying to sabotage our channel.
We all speak black, and we know for a fact that
they trying to sabotage our channel.
Do what y'all say he did.
They trying to sabotage
y'all know that he didn't do it.
They trying to sabotage.
Nah, nigga, I'm just trying to keep it real though.
Man, no, Kofi, I hear you.
No, you're not, because nigga, I heard you say my nigga did some shit to your nigga that he didn't do.
No,
he didn't do it.
You've never heard me say nothing. What'd I say?
I heard you say these other niggas from
I never said Lex flagged the channel, bro.
That's the left the league and all this other kind of shit.
Okay, and he did it.
Come on,
bro. He did it, you clucker.
Suave, I gotta call you on your shit. Now, bro,
he flagged the channel,
I fuck with you sometimes.
He flagged the channel,
but I'm just telling you though, bro. Like, don't do that.
The channel, Coffee.
Just keep it real.
He flagged the channel, Coffee.
Domo.
No. Hold on. I'll let you talk to Domo. Hold on. He flagged the channel.
Hey, Swab, you know what You know what I heard today?
What?
And somebody who had the nigga access actually did it. So I heard today, this morning.
And I'm gonna say that. Like, I ain't gonna say
actually did it.
Hold on.
He not gonna snitch on it. So he don't have no problem with carrying the shit. But he ain't gonna snitch on nobody.
When I went over to England,
well, look,
I knew it was some racial ass shit over there.
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
And I know the black chicks over there do a lot different than the American chicks. That's all.
Okay. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about the background. He say, she say shit, even though it may be legit. But I just don't even deal with it. The motherfucker, we see the name. The name is up there. The name is up there. Chris V. MVP Harris has flagged this channel due to copyright strike. Anything else is, I guess, interesting talk. But I don't care, bro. That's just it. Motherfucker trying to sabotage the channel. This nigga fuck with him. And then he act like he ain't trying to sabotage the channel too. Look at him, he drunk in the garage. Don't know he being muted. That shit
nigga willing to put a shirt on.
That shit is
for
crazy.
Nothing. Your face is still exposed, nigga.
I swear.
That's the worst part of your whole body.
Bro, it's talk 12.
He got that clucker sweat. Like, what you sweating for, nigga? You just sitting down. Look at him. He think he getting off.
That nigga got that bird head without the haircut.
Oh, my life.
He mad like a black bird.
He mad because we was talking about.
Hey, don't y'all ever refer to me as Bert, nigga. I've been hearing that shit since kindergarten, nigga. I'm King Bob.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been many niggas since then that got connected eyebrows, bro. This nigga going in.
That nigga going in.
He philosophical about it too. He messing with the beard.
On my life, trying to grab something. That little stubble. That little, I ain't no clucker because I keep my face cleanly shaved. Look. Hell nah. So, Domo, man, what's up with you, man? How you feeling today? They said, nigga, you Bert, and you gonna be Bert forever.
He don't feel too good, bro. Word on the street is
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can read his lips. Yo, Kofi, what you drink? What you sipping on, Kofi?
Yeah, that's one of them thousands of examples. Peace, RK Toya, what you say?
Guys, 12:30 at night, so I'm gonna go sleep now. So everyone have a nice night, yeah?
All right, thanks for coming on.
Me and you, sis.
We'll be on when you wake up.
Take care, guys.
We'll be on when you wake up.
Right. Right.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Take care.
Did anybody read his lips? Because I couldn't read his lips.
Nah, I can't read Clucker.
Hey.
What's up, lad?
What's the first thing I said I was gonna do when I found out that I was gonna debate Domo?
Kill him.
That's true. I did say that. However, that was in me knowing my ability.
Let me ask you
I was gonna go and get.
What made you decide to use the information that you used?
I actually didn't. Well,
he let
first
you
of
take
all,
you off the soapbox like that?
First of all, some people hit me up like, I want to give you some advice in your debate. I say, hey, I appreciate it. Matter of fact, like 7 niggas hit me. They say, this is how Domo debates. I ain't lying, bro. 7 niggas hit me like, this is how Domo debate. This is what you're going to need to do. They told me, go back and look at Domo debates. So guess what I did? I went back and looked at Domo debates.
Oh, I'm about to say, look at y'all.
Right? And I seen how he got down. Right? Then, of those 7 people that hit me, I had a meeting with 3 of them. They gave me some pointers on how to attack. However, I didn't use any. It felt like a plant. It felt like somebody was trying to sabotage my debate. Right? But then, after contemplating what was going on, one of these motherfuckers I do not like, why are you calling me to give me information? I ended up getting another call when I was almost finished with my debate. Chris Harris called me.
Yeah, of course.
He said, I understand you debating Domo. I want that motherfucker gone. He wasn't even in the shit no more. He said, I'm going to give you some pointers. Number 1, Kemet, he gave me the UNESCO. He didn't give me the UNESCO. He gave me Kemet. He told me Kemet, God name is the Great Black. He said, go research that. So I went and researched Kemet and looked at the UNESCO debate and found out that they all had a unanimous decision that Kemet meant land of the black or people of the black land.
Damn.
All right. That was unanimous. So now I got people calling themselves black, calling their God black, and calling their land black themselves. So that was the dagger. That's why I used that at the end of my premise. That's because I said I was finished. Chris came. I had the 5 different ways of coming.
My nigga, you're bragging about taking advice from a bitch ass nigga that
I'm bragging about. Why would you steal that from us?
Hold on.
Why would you steal this moment?
I must admit, my apologies. My apologies. When I heard the name,
there is no fight at this time. There is no beef.
Okay. With who?
There is no beef. In the midst of all of that, the video comes out about Chris. He has already hit me, brother. Sorry. Which I still haven't seen. I still don't know what the whole thing is going on about the whole situation.
Nothing.
However,
hold on. What situation?
Him throwing the trophies away.
About him going, him throwing the trophies away. I still ain't brusque about everything. I knew Suave mentioned that he got the channel shut down. I mentioned that shit to the nigga earlier, like, that's some fuck shit to do. He like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just carrying that shit, but somebody that had my access actually did it.
Lance,
I don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you something, Lance. And real talk, you're a grown ass man, but you're dealing with people who are 100% sure they're smarter than you. Do you recognize that?
I don't give a fuck. I just need the information.
I need you.
So this
I know you don't give a fuck.
I use so-called fuck niggas to fuck up other fuck niggas. I know you don't
give a fuck
whatever.
because you said you talked to him earlier. So I know you don't. I just want to expose this and make sure this get put out there so that you cannot double back and use this later. They're going to lie to you because they know you're dumber than them and you'll believe what the fuck they say, or at least won't be bold enough to call them on it. And you will let it play out. And you will be a witness in silence giving them numbers. They're lying to you, bro. They're lying to you.
Could be, but
and that's what I'm trying to figure out. So like,
but that wasn't the rest of the conversation. The conversation was you did a fucking excellent job. You killed that motherfucker.
I bet. What you thought they was gonna do? You did horrible.
I don't. Time out.
Did it. Like everybody in the country.
So you feel like you got some friends because they tell you what you want to hear.
No.
Lance, I ain't never told you nothing wrong. Hold on, Lance. I've never told you nothing wrong. Ever. Everything I ever told you that you use helped you. Every time. Uniformly. I never sabotaged you with nothing, bro. Like, for real, bro. Look who the fuck you talking about, my nigga.
I'm telling y'all what the fuck happened, bro. I'm not keeping this shit a secret.
I know.
I'm telling you what happened. Listen.
No, I'm not having that conversation. And that's what I'm saying. The fact that you still trying to talk about that and not homing in on the energy the whole room is having. Let me know that your first line is your mate.
I'm informing my niggas where it's happened.
Listen, we don't give a fuck about that.
Okay, so then if it come out later and I did inform my niggas.
Lance, bro, goddamn, bro. Why nigga can't talk?
Let him finish.
We'll be interested in that as an entertaining conversation after this important shit.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? Because the shit gets on my nerves, and it's like, yes, we could have ego stroked you and told you that you didn't contradict yourself. But we want you to come back next year and not be a nigga that come to a playoff debate and contradict themselves. They don't get better because they never correct each other. They always just ride each other dick. And that feels good to you, Lance. But that won't get you what the fuck you're really looking for, which is that, one, being right, having controlling information, having it tested and it lasted, and being able to flow with this shit. They don't do that. That's why they need echo chambers where they get on there and rant with their cat.
Please let Domo say something.
We in this motherfucker, I'll let anybody on this panel, Lance, test.
Let Domo say something then.
Test.
Let him say what he got to say.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah. Real men sharpen real men. Not buff them.
Iron sharpen iron.
Not buff them. They're buffing you.
But let Domo, if real men
he'll shut the fuck up,
then
bro.
let Domo say what he got to say.
We don't never have no fucking problem controlling this panel any other fucking time, nigga. Sit your ass on that makeshift.
Let him say what he got to say, though, nigga.
Sit your ass on that makeshift
take over the shit.
Stair
nigga,
in that garage and shut the fuck up.
All right.
Don't do it.
You never tell me that in real life. I know that.
This the thing, Lance. Outside of the bullshit between me and you like as a grown man, you gotta recognize when you being manipulated. Now I know you thinking, oh, I'm gonna get something out of it, right? Like I'm gonna get this, but niggas telling you that you did a great job, and niggas, bro, I've heard what Chris got to say about you, bro. He doesn't think you're intelligent. Part of the reason, and that's what I'm saying, and I'm not even saying this to be like, ooh, I'm exposing something he told me. No, This is shit that he says on panels. So the fact that he would call you and tell you that you did a great job is because he don't fuck with the league. I'm not trying to be cool with the nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden now he don't fuck with me. And then these niggas are pushing a narrative that all of the debates are rigged. So you're upset that you feel like I'm the face of the league, so they protected the face of the league. They see that in you, and they like, okay, cool. We about to use him.
That's not new. I said it the first time you so-called won. You lost both times. That's how I felt. And I'm still in the league because I believe that the integrity of the league is based on the people who are a part of the league. I'm not going no fucking where. And I'm going to beat your ass next year if you end up in the playoffs again. I'm going to continue to beat you. I don't give a fuck if the judges judge against me, nigga. I know I won.
And Domo, you got to respect that because just like you fought the nigga and you beat his ass, he going to still come back. So
he didn't beat my ass, bro. He lost.
No, what I'm saying
the whole
is,
debate, he looked like he had the shit.
Come on, Lance. You know what I'm saying, though, bro.
The whole debate, bro. Everything I said, I cut him off at the path, bro.
What he needed to do.
I won the debate both times.
He gotta know he got an enemy on his tail. He gotta know he got a nigga on his line.
Real talk, though, the energy about that is dead.
Time out, real quick. Like, the thing about it is, I don't give a fuck about that. Like niggas, like. This is how niggas feel. A nigga, like, oh, I really won, all that shit, whatever. Nigga, like, fine. Feel how you feel. That don't make a difference to me. I don't feel like I lost my playoff debate last year.
It ain't even about you, Domo. I promise, bro. You did your thing the best way you could.
My niggas, you wanted to, like, that's you.
It's not about you, Domo. That shit is about Yara and Melvin's integrity.
Regardless, though, when you come on here referencing bitch ass niggas complimenting you, you're not getting no points. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and be like, oh damn, the niggas that's hating.
It don't matter. When I told you, I was telling niggas who one of my tutors was, right? And this happened before y'all situation.
The nigga that was telling you did a great job. You ran from
Domo, you won. So why you even say anything? Like Domo.
I'm not talking about the debate, bro. I'm talking about like this is the thing.
No, this was
the way the land is acting right now is how the niggas that you fuck with, Kofi. That's how they acted when they was here. So when now that we didn't have the league for 3 going on 4 seasons after this one, now we know what behavior to recognize beforehand and see what that shit turned into. Any nigga that loses debate and spend 3 days talking about the judges and how he really won and how people telling him they won and all that other shit, that's what you niggas always end up doing. Creating their own debate.
Come on, hold on, Domo.
Yeah, I promise you, it ain't about you, Domo.
Hold on. I'm gonna keep it real. You know,
I'm not attacking Domo. Let that be known.
You know,
I'm not attacking Domo.
You know, a lot of niggas did that shit when they lost.
Okay, you run out your welcome. Okay, y'all is in the building. DJ Black Charm in the building. What's good, DJ Black Charm?
Yeah, hold on. Let me finish.
My bad. Go ahead, Domo, and then we go to Charm. My bad.
Yeah, because this is all I'm saying, bro. This is all I'm saying. Niggas can feel like they can disagree with the judges. Like that's perfectly fine. You feel? Yeah, exactly. That's SVDL. Like we be on here arguing with each other. Shit, that's the reality of it. But ultimately, when it comes down to maintaining the integrity of the platform, our egos can't undermine that integrity.
No, fuck that. Because that's not true.
Hold on, Lance. Let him get the point, and then
that's what I'm saying. Because ultimately, you got niggas that's going, bitch. You got niggas that's going whine. You got niggas that's going complain, or you got niggas that's like, look, I'm learning, I'm picking up, and it's gonna be different next time. That's it. Ain't nobody about to sit up here and caress a nigga like, oh, you know, you did good.
Real niggas say running back. Real niggas just be running back, man. Run back.
Minor setback for the major comeback. That's all it fucking means. Period. Right. Nigga talking about other niggas is other niggas we don't fuck with them niggas. Right. That's why they calling you talking about you did good. They not on the panel saying that shit. They not doing no stream saying that shit.
I got a real argument though, Domo, right now. I got a real argument. Now, last night, before the stream was over, we were talking shit with Ak Malak. Ak Malak said that I told him I got a $50 black that I was smoking on now. I got the $50, I got another $50 black Ak Malak.
And I'm a match. This the other I got a $50 black. But I got
$50 black too.
I got it for $40.
It cost $50 to smoke this shit, Ak Malak. Now,
I got it
if you
for
want to argue about that, and then Ak Malak, if you want us to teach you the Bible, it's gonna cost us cost you a thayah. You too, client. It's gonna cost you a thayah out the gate.
But I will say this.
millionaire by now, as many niggas that I talk the Bible.
But I will say this to the conversation. Then I want to give Lance a chance to reply to what me and Domo say, and then I want to go to Yara. Like real talk, bro. They look for empty vessels. They look for the motherfuckers that be on the outskirt. That's not Terry Smooth. I'm blocking it. Bow. They look for them empty vessels. That's why they jumped on Blue, because Blue just came about the Bible and had this, you know what I'm saying? And they thought he was a lot more gullible than what he is. But Blue loyal. He come off gullible, but he loyal. But real talk, that's what they looking for, bro. Oh, yeah, that is. You feel like us. Here's a crowd to be accepted by. And we got influence and all this shit. But I promise you, bro, choose your side wisely. It's going to be very interesting to see your character from here on out. I'm looking at it from the outside. Like, it's beautiful. But real talk, you can only be so goofy. You want to reply to anything, then we go to y'all. I'm taking that silence as a no.
No, I'm a pretty loyal guy, man. Which is why I divulged what I did after the debate. However, I needed what I was doing to happen while I was preparing for my debate. That shit didn't happen before I was approached. And Chris was the only one that told me he don't give a fuck if I say who was there to give me information about how to approach this debate.
Because he wants to get Did you see what he did?
I know what he wanted. Okay. I know what he wanted. Okay. I know what he wanted. That's why I mentioned him, because he's going to either do a stream or tell somebody or blah blah blah. Fuck that, because he don't give a fuck. He'll tell me to keep a secret and go and tell it. Well, I'm not that one.
Nigga, I tried to help you.
Really, if Lance would have won that debate, y'all are. I'm gonna just say this. So you got a black card. I'm gonna say this. You got a black card.
Hey, I tried to help this nigga, and he ain't do none of that shit.
But all I was saying though, if Lance
I was already done with my shit when you tried to help
that
me,
nigga Chris would have did a stream the next day saying he coached Lance to be
the reason why Lance won.
Well, actually, Chris did not coach me.
Lance lost.
We're not saying what happened. We saying what you would allow somebody to paint and would have had a whole bunch of credibility. Niggas came to me like, who was that? T-Duck. Like, I called Chris for help. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking? Chris sent me a text last year. I locked his number in. The nigga sent me a text. You could look at the history. I didn't even have the nigga, the number he sent it from locked in this time. That's why I didn't know who the fuck it was. But he admitted it. I sent him some. I'm like, that's who sent me that shit. And I didn't even use it. They sent me like 2-3 things. 2 of the things I had, and the other one I never get help from my debate. This like the first time, like Brandon Bay might send me some shit from his vault. You know what I'm saying? And majority of the time, I already got a micro size version of it. He just giving me the bunch of useless ass information on the shit. But it's the information.
That's your real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But I don't never sit down and be like, okay, hey, all right, let's see. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Y'all rock, peace to you, big bro.
Peace, man. Peace to the panel. Can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, what's going on? Hey, Domo, let me ask you this.
What up?
Like,
2 weeks before the debate, did you come on the panel and tell everyone what you were going to do in this debate?
I did.
Did you explain A to Z how you were going to approach the topic?
I did.
I don't know why. As a matter of fact, did you and I have an exchange on this panel about how you want to approach this debate?
We did. Because you brought up the Sumerian shit. Yeah, you brought up the Sumerian shit.
Right.
Debated
and then you asked me, right, and then you asked me about the Fulani. I think you asked me about the Fulani and different things.
Fulani and the Khoisan, yeah.
Right. So it was no mystery to me as an intelligent person and other intelligent people as to how you were going to approach this debate. And as a matter of fact, let me say this. Is that indeed, in fact, how you approached the debate?
Yes, it was. Yes,
now,
it
this
was.
was 2 weeks before the debate. Am I right with that timeline?
Yeah.
It was 2 weeks, a full 2 weeks before the debate.
And actually, I feel like every time I was on the stream, because somebody would hop on the stream and say, man, Damo, you know they called themselves black. I'd be like, no, they didn't, because this.
He said it 1,000 times. This is how I'm going to address it. He did exactly that. Now let me say
every nigga in the studio listen to that shit, man, and they agree.
Now let me say
agree with you.
Now let me say this. Let me say this because I'm a G. I got a phone call a week ago, no, 2 weeks ago, after you said what you said on your panel, with Yehukanan and Lance, I think. And they asked me, how should I approach Domo's debate? I said, okay, Lance, what happened? What was the phone call? Did I call? First of all, did I call you?
I'm not saying shit because you niggas told me.
That's what I thought.
I'm not going to say it.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So no, I'm telling you.
Let me tell y'all how slick I fucking Hey, how y'all see the motherfucking irony and shit? There we go. There we go, baby. On the argument league.
I'm telling him. I said.
There we go. Now y'all see the irony in the shit.
No, it's not irony.
That's why I didn't use that bullshit you had trying to give me.
Irony.
I knew the shit was a setup, my nigga.
I said,
I didn't use that bullshit, nigga. Because it was a setup.
Domo already told you what he was going to do.
That's why y'all see the irony in this shit now, bro.
Hold on, let me finish talking. I said, Domo already told you what he was going to do.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Nah, I'm gonna keep my word and I'm not gonna say nothing.
See, this is what I'm saying.
And you assured them in that phone call that you definitely
Domo, what's up?
Hold on. Why are you keeping your word now when I'm telling you what the conversation was? Why are you holding your word now?
No, because you're lying.
You ain't got to hold no word now.
Make it all the word.
All right.
Tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, we want to know this shit now.
Brother
I don't care what you do in the debate. I'm voting against you regardless.
And say, because he mentioned Yehukanan. Brother Yehukanan called me and say, hey, man, there's some people that want to talk to you about how to approach this debate against Domo. I say, yeah.
And then what you say?
But he said, but you can't say anything. They don't want to have any involvement. I say, okay, bet. That's my word. He calls, he says, it's Brother Yara. Brother Yara, he said, I'm going to call Brother Yara and I'm going to put you on three-way. He calls me first. Then he calls Brother Yara. He say, okay, we going to connect. We going to link on Zoom. They call me on, we all link on Zoom. Right? About 2 hours later, 3 hours later. This was a month ago. This wasn't no.
This the setup you were talking about, right?
This the setup. This a month ago. So they
cool. Yeah, I'm with you.
They tell me all of these different ways and approaches concerning how to approach the Domo. They mentioned Francis Chris. This is Yara. I got it all right here. I made sure.
So you got 50 niggas helping you for one nigga.
Look, 50 y'all here we go. Nigga. Set the foundation and open it. Remember Blackamoor or Cushy. Define what black is.
Yeah.
Show oppression to the blacks and prove blacks are the same plight.
How these niggas finna jump
Show systematic oppression. Talk about research Francis Chris Welsing ISIS papers. Blackness, define it. Show how we use the term today. White, ask Domo to show white suppression without using the terms white. Define whiteness. Use Malcolm X house nigga and field nigga. After his premise, show how he's over-exemplifying and has exaggerated fallacies. I already defined blackness. Say, I have already defined blackness and whiteness. Domo tactics is to listen for what to rebuke. Source, debate, and attack. Man, look, bro, this shit is extensive, but I assure you, all of this bullshit, bro, is a setup. That's why I came with the fire. That's why I came with the 5-way attack. So even though he was going to try to use race or peg it to race, I show in other ways you can use it to refer to people. That's why I chose morality and sexuality and other shit.
Okay, Domo, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Look, the thing about it is, Yara gave him some excellent advice.
Sure did.
Because
excellent advice.
The reason why I say that is because when you look at the term black, even in it, not in its modern usage, but just in its usage amongst black people, right? That was the key. The key was to separate, was to show a point in time where we as a people separated our understanding of what black was from the social understanding of what black was. And that happened during the like post civil rights era on into the Black Power movement.
Right? Because young Nick.
Because that's
he ain't do that though.
He did none of it.
Because that's when you see, right? Because at that time it was Negro, colored. We were trying to figure out what to call. It was the radicals at that time that said we call ourselves black people.
Talk about it.
And a lot of the rhetoric that was couched in the
I felt slighted, so he said,
that time. There you go. It's too late. That's right, Domo. He ain't bringing up. Fuck that.
No, because the rhetoric at that time was like the black land argument is associated with that, right? Because even if we're saying that it's not actually talking about the people of the black land, that's showing that Egypt had a different relationship with black than modern times. So
using that was already established.
But to Land's credit, though, he felt like it was a setup, so he couldn't use it. And he felt like already established.
I felt like Yara and them was helping Domo. And I felt like that information they gave me was a setup, bro.
Right, because he wasn't intelligent enough to know how powerful the information was on his own.
Again, Yara.
Yeah. And then Yara said, "Oh, you don't want to use my information? Get up out of here, nigga."
Hold on.
Because he was like, "I told you how to take an attack. I told your ass." He kept saying, "I'm telling you how to attack, how to approach the attack." And I seen Yara with the fucking does, bro. I felt like hell no, bro. What the fuck is going on? And then I was like, maybe everybody conspiring to get the Domo the fuck up out of here. How the fuck is Yara the fucking judge, bro?
I wasn't the judge at the time.
Hold on, how is he gonna give me the information and be the judge? So I'm like, this is setup.
Listen,
that's why I told Solar. That's why I told Solar in my motherfucking interview. I think that. So when I seen Solar didn't respond properly, he wanted to find out who the names was. I said, okay, it's like split. I don't know who to trust, bro. So I'm gonna use my own shit. Chris wasn't fucking he came in at the end with the Kemet shit. He had the Kemet shit. I said, you know what? Since he ain't getting along with nobody, I'm gonna take his information and go research that shit. With all the shit the niggas was giving me.
Because he wasn't getting along with nobody. Listen, fam. First of all, elephant in the room. Which one of you motherfuckers helped good God Allah against me? Y'all wrong. Don't mute up now.
Hold on, Swab. A bigger elephant in the room. Let's not act like Lance was bragging about people reaching out to him trying to help.
Bro,
let's not act like he was pointing out. Oh no, let's not act like he was pointing out how people are telling him, yeah, you can beat Domo. Yeah, you can beat Domo. But for whatever reason, it's against you. Like niggas is plotting against you.
Nah, because that's what I said. The information that y'all
it backfired because they didn't use
that he gave me would have made
he didn't use their information, so y'all got mad and said, "Get the fuck up out of here."
Okay, now let me ask you. Now, Yara.
See,
Yara,
Yeah.
did you send
Somebody asked me a question.
to go get Lance so that y'all could?
No. No, I didn't.
Yo, who can I hit that link, fam? I know you listening, my nigga. Why you call Lance? Why Lance giving the testimony that you called him and said the Illuminati want to talk to you? Huh?
Right. I wasn't there. I'm the Illuminati.
You already admitted. You just said, listen, this was so fucked up. I was waiting for the conversation to die down so I could be like, Domo, now how you feel that DJ Black Charm admitted he tried to help Lance get you the fuck out of here? Now we come to find out until y'all destroy the narrative, Yara, Melvin, Kansu.
Right.
Hold on.
And Chris.
I didn't talk to no Melvin and Kansu.
The judges tried to get you the fuck out of here.
I would have never trusted no Melvin and Kansu.
They got Nick kissing myself at all y'all. Look at this nigga.
How I said that narrative?
You say what?
The nigga said to me on one of the lives, he said, "Why you trying to sabotage our debate?" This what Lance say to me, right?
Uh-huh.
And this before any other channels and stuff gets. So anyway, I had to start doing my own stuff. So me and Lance fuck with each other on the music and shit. So anyway, I'm like, I ain't been over on. He was like, man, I said, where everybody at? What the fuck happened? He was like, the channels got shut down. Well, we be over on this such and such channel, right? So anyway, I didn't know he had got his stuff. He had said he already got his stuff together. But I was like, nah, bro, I wasn't trying to sabotage your debate. Let me show you what I mean, how I know this shit. So I was sharing with him how I know it, but we ain't never get a chance to go back and forth about what I was sharing with him about, you know what I'm saying, the concept of it or whatever. You know, because, you know, like, my brothers didn't agree with Domo that as far as the inappropriate and shit, but I disagree with them as far as it wasn't, you know, because I'm Black Charm shit, you know. So I'm trying to... And he don't want to use, and when I watched the debate, I'm like, this nigga ain't use none of the shit, you know. But he, like he just said, he didn't have time because his shit was already over with. But I wasn't trying to do it to get Domo out of there. I was doing it.
Nobody was like I explained to him. I said, Domo just told you what he's going to do. He came on the panel and laid out his entire debate. And you know why he did that? Because he didn't think Lance was smart enough to even understand the freaking debate.
But listen to this.
And you know what? He was right.
But listen to this. Who contacted who is the question. And
everybody contacted me.
Your man made one slip.
We were just on
and you took the whole debate from him.
Okay, so I didn't contact Lance. I was live.
That's wrong. We was on the panel discussing the debate.
No. I get that. This Illuminati secret meeting. Who constructed this meeting? That's what I want to know. And then
I wasn't up.
And then
Illuminati was founded in 1584 by a white dude.
I'm a little. Listen,
Bro, stop. I'm just saying, no, you need to quit Illuminati, nigga.
Not only did he have but he just read off a playbook. He just read off a walk through a debate. He didn't say that, oh, they told me this and sent me some links. They said, nigga, posture like this in the open and do this in the premise. In the rebuttal, do this. They gave him a rebuttal. That's scary. But
and you know what? Let me tell you, it's even more scary that he still didn't understand the freaking debate.
Shut up, y'all, Rob. You're dead.
But look,
your name is Mud in the conscious community, bro. You know that, right?
Ain't nobody checking for you, man.
Bro.
Nobody checking
your name.
Hey, go back and say,
you think this was a small debate, bro?
Nobody checking for you.
Hey, yo, me and Domo's on some big wigs in this boy, baby. You better watch out. You.
This nigga said big wigs. First of all, let me explain something. Hold on, let me say this real quick. Let me say this. There are no big wigs. There are no big wigs in the conscious community. It does not exist.
It is.
It's not.
I know.
There's nobody you can name,
bro.
There's nobody you can name that's important in what you call the conscious community. There is no living human being.
Changed it to that.
But let me. I just want to say this though, Lance. Make sure you send when you send out your thank you cards for all the help that you got from everybody. Make sure you tell them better luck next time.
You better send it to Chris. Send your thank you card to Chris because you use his information.
Hold on. So what was you saying, Suave, about Melvin and Kansu?
You didn't use my information.
Nah, bro. Hold on. Don't run from
you use Chris information.
Don't run from the fact, bro. Don't run from the fact that like the
information
nigga on here bragging
about. That's why
the nigga on here bragging about.
That's why he really just because he didn't hear
let's not run from this.
Hold on. First of all, I told niggas I'm going to get me some motherfucking tutors.
Yes. Did you get your money back? Did you get your money back?
I gotta be some. You lost the debate, though, Mo. That shit.
Did you get your money back?
Now what have the question is Melvin.
Right, you questioning the judges, right?
You got
everybody questioning the judges.
Yes.
The integrity in this league is based on who's in this league. I'm not going nowhere. Niggas gonna have to kick me the fuck about this league. But niggas like Yara and Melvin, they can't be on no motherfucking judging panel no more, bro.
Bro, but you can't
set the standard on who the fuck should be on the fucking judges panel.
Hold on, Lance. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully. We've all had that problem, bro.
And the league is famous for it, bro.
Hold on.
It's time to change that.
Hold on.
It's time to change that, bro.
Hold on. It's not famous for that. It's famous for niggas who don't know how to take L's acting like bitches. That's what it's famous for. I'm not talking about you. But I'm talking about the niggas that left. Because have you not noticed that a bunch of niggas that left talked about the judges are also talking about coming back? Are also talking about being back a part of the league?
Because I don't know nothing. I don't know. All I know is who contacted.
Hold on, because the issue is
only people I talk to is DJ Black Charm and Clay.
The issue is
and May run by Suave. I don't have no problem communicating with him.
And this just got more to do with building and growing the league, right? The issue is we know these judges don't get paid to sit here for 2 hours and listen to us. They doing us a fucking favor. So when certain judges don't show up, Solar got to go to his more trusted judges like, hey, people like Yara who'll take the time out after somebody else was able to do it. The issue, the bigger problem though.
I will walk away.
Hold on, my nigga. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, because now we're just talking about the league, the whole league. It's more than just about the league.
They like those stuff though.
But hold on, but this is what you got to understand. When niggas can't take losses and all they want to do is attack and beat up the judges, you can't complain about judges being anonymous during the season. Because it's hard to get judges to be a part of some shit for free when niggas wanna be extra and tear them down and fight them and beat them up when they say that they lost.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Niggas need to be judges, bro. At least be a righteous judge.
Exactly.
Be a just judge, bro. Don't just go here and
it's all good. You're not gonna last.
Pick the motherfucker that won. Don't pick your favorite nigga.
Yeah, you're not gonna last though. Watch this. Hey, Domo, is it at any time ever since you've been in this league that I have favored you in anything?
In any game, no.
In anything.
None. Matter of fact, when we had the peers,
bro, your integrity, when you should have never even took the look, bro. You should have never even sat on the judging panel once you realized that you was the judge.
Even in the peers, too.
That's not true, man.
Let me say this.
But you think that he gave me information to help beat Domo, and he had no idea I was going to use it or not?
That still don't got nothing to do with it.
That's a reflection of
even just like me,
nigga.
Just like me, even if he was willing to help Domo down to the wire. Once that debate day came and he was a judge, bro, all that shit is out the window. He ain't finna sit up here and look stupid because he want Domo out.
Bro, that shit, you can't do that shit in the real world, bro.
In the real world. This is the real world.
You can't be a motherfucking ball player gambling, betting on the motherfucking nigga you want to win. And be a referee. You can't do that shit. You can't be a judge and want a nigga to go to jail that you actually set up the judge because he's dating your daughter.
Right here where it's at. You can be a debate in the judge.
So listen,
hold on. You can be a judge in a debate that one, somebody you hope win is in, and two, somebody that you gave information is in. None of that has nothing to do with the debate and who presents and who has the right argument. and what they gotta admit.
There you go. That's a good.
They gotta admit that shit
cannot, bro.
They gotta admit that shit
so you clearly
lost,
see.
bro. Now, do you think a motherfucker would have sit up here and let you win that debate, and then this shit come out? Lance won, and he contradicted himself by bringing up race in the debate. He said race is irrelevant in. And the
race is relevant. Race as according to the modern time that we know it. That's what y'all problem is, bro.
You said black and white. Black and white in the context of race is non sequitur. That's what you said, bro.
And exactly, but it do help in this. It's sequitur for description.
Nobody said. Oh no. Black and white as a.
I showed black race. The race was just invented in modern times. The black race and white race was just invented in modern times.
It's modern.
Therefore, using it in that sense, in the ancient sense, it cannot work. But you can use black and white to describe people.
That if you okay, hold on, let's stop right there. That if you're using it in the modern context to refer to ancient people, it's inappropriate.
No, it doesn't.
Just said it.
No.
Exactly. He keeps saying it.
No. Because it's non sequitur. You're not using it that way.
Now it's not sequitur.
Bro, yes.
I said it in the beginning look, I said it in my opening. I use quotes to show that the black race was just
I really been trying to have like actual conversations with you about this shit, bro. But like this yelling and all this shit.
He didn't understand the debate, bro.
Absolutely did. And not only did I use race to show that you can use black and white to refer, I used morality, which you didn't say that you didn't rebuke or say nothing about. I used sexuality.
Hold on, Lance. You just said you use race.
No, I use.
How do you use race?
No, well, I misspoke, bro. You know clearly what I meant.
No, I kind of thought you meant race because you use race in the debate.
How can you convince your opponent?
Listen, bro.
In my opening, for you to convince your opponent, Lance? How is it possible for you to convince your opponent?
Let me ask you this.
By bringing in exemplary people, bringing in information that shows that it is.
The modern terms actually override how they use it themselves. What was your response?
Okay, hold on. Let me answer the first question. Go ahead, Lance. Answer Clay's question.
What did you say, Clay?
Yeah, Clay.
I said, why do you think you're going to convince your opponent in the debate?
I don't have no intentions on convincing my opponent in the debate.
Okay. That's what you're talking to. Is Tomo and Yara, they're both your opponent.
No, my whole idea was to present empirical information, which is why I read so many quotes.
But the end goal is to convince your opponent.
No, I ain't trying to convince my opponent. Shit.
All right, so let's go back. So we talked about arguments that weren't responded to. I made the argument that when we use the terms black and white to refer to ancient people, because the modern understanding override like racialized thinking overrides how we understand people. I'm not done. Answer what I'm saying.
It's not to refer to ancient people,
bro.
When referring to ancient people.
Answer what I'm saying. I said I made the argument that when we use the terms black and white, even though the people in ancient times used them in different contexts, our understanding overrides that context when we're applying it onto them. And so, for example, I pointed out how even when you were talking about black, you never referred to them as black people in terms of the terms in regeneration or God, like you went straight to they're black people.
Right.
What? So at what point, how did you respond to that argument? When I said that the modern context overrides our understanding and we apply that modern context to those people, regardless of how they use it. What was your argument to that?
That shit ain't true.
Exactly.
I think what I said was that's fallacious because the argument is not about whether
you see how he's describing what the argument is about. He can't respond to what I said.
Yeah.
Because that's what my response was. I kept going back to my listen. If you notice, I kept going back to my opening.
The argument ain't about that. It's not an answer, bro. FYI.
No, did you hear him say the debate was not to refer? It was when referring. Like when you grabbing on the shit like that, man, stop.
That's what it was called.
And what does that mean?
I asked him how did he respond to it.
Made the title.
I asked him how did he respond to a specific argument. He said he started talking about two and referring. Come on, bro.
Hey, Charles, look at this man, Charles.
Hey, Domo. Let me ask you this.
You didn't know where he was at, bro.
Okay, in my opening, I said there are descriptions of people having black skin, references to people with black lands belonging to people with dark skin, ancient gods being referred to as being black in color. The very names of some culture are epithets denoting black.
Bro, like you see how you just keep reading?
As an appearance in complexion.
This is what you did in the debate, and this is
as an appearance in a
we know you know how to read.
Hold on. Black and white can also be referred to morality or even one's sexual preference, as in some poems I will bring out in our debate. Now, at what point did I sway from what I said? You focused on a race and color and complexion. There were other aspects about white and black that are used in antiquity, referring to people of the ancient times that you did not address. And that's the bottom line.
Okay. All right. So my response to that is the argument that I made, and I'll repeat it, is that even though there are other usages, the way that we understand race today, it overrides that when we're talking about people. That's why.
Not about race.
Hold on, I'm not done. That's why even when you talk about black, you're not referring to the way the people in Kemet talked about it in terms of a generation. You're talking about it in terms of categorizing people. That shows, one, again, you're not interested in understanding how they used it. You just know that because based on your political understanding, that those are people that you want to relate to you. So even when you say they are black people, you're still not using black the way that the people in Kemet used it. You're overriding their usage to interpolate the modern perspective that you say that you reject them.
Okay, Domo, that's one point. But what about when I brought up?
Okay, check.
About whether one is good or bad, or whether one is the male sexual part or the female, or it's so many different aspects that you didn't say shit about, bro. I beat you, man, and that's the bottom line. It wasn't about race.
So I want y'all to see.
It was about the term. It was about the appropriation of referring to people in the ancient times using those terms. And I showed that even the people in the ancient times themselves use the terms black and white in their language.
So I want y'all to see what we just did when we broke down his argument, my argument. That's how arguments interact. And y'all see how when I explained how those two arguments interacted, all he could say was, well, that's one thing. Come on, bro. It's done. Like, you don't gotta do this, bro. Go out with some one thing I learned from you, Lance, leave a man with his dignity.
Man,
it was competitive, bro.
Let's take that there.
It was competitive.
You got help from both sides. The dark side
both
and
sides.
The things. Yo ass. Hey, motherfuckers couldn't. I even helped you initiate this subject. Like, I violated my own rules. I was so fucking hungry to get them out of.
That's why I prefer advanced honor and intelligence, because you didn't hear none of that come out of the Lance mouth. You see what I'm saying? It was the tanks and the dark side. They're both equally wicked.
Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. And you still,
I
think you got over.
That's why I ain't use none of that shit, bro. I
didn't
use none of that shit because, and then I felt like it was gonna be.
Bro, you didn't use that motherfucking UNESCO.
Suave,
ask the motherfucker how to use none of that shit, bro.
Suave, Solar asking for the link.
All right, there it is. Man, all right, man. Well, whatever it is.
That's when I seen Yara as the judge, I said, hell no, bro. This some
hold on. How did you think hell no? Like, hell yeah. This one of the dudes that...
No, I didn't know. I didn't feel like hell yeah. I felt like, bro, that's why I didn't use none of the shit.
And gave you information on how to beat Domo. You're looking at the information. Does it seem like it's a setup? Like, the information is so fucking wrong. Like, and then he pops up as the judge. Why wouldn't you look at that? Like, all of the stars are aligned, bro. You really,
they did,
bro. You played yourself. All the stars aligned for you. I'm telling you, bro. All the stars.
Them niggas was trying to get me to lose the debate, bro.
Nobody was trying to get you to lose. All we had to do was let you.
Trying to get me. That's why the information
Listen,
was with you,
bro. Listen, I'm sorry, I forget. Listen, all we had to do to let you lose is not talk to you. That's it. That's it. Why would niggas call you and give you information to make you lose? Where's this paranoia coming from, bro? If we want you to lose, we'll call Domo and give him fucking information.
Bro,
why would we call you and
trying to make me listen? Let me tell you why. Because they kept trying to make me go in a race debate. That wasn't the title. That wasn't even the topic of the debate, bro. It wasn't about race.
Because you would have won if you made it about race. Do you understand that?
Hell no.
You still don't understand that, do you? Do you understand the reason?
I won, bro.
Bro, the reason you lost is
y'all were just mad I didn't use your shit.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Draw the cartoonish ass conclusions you want to. I'm winning this bitch. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm mad y'all.
Hey, you didn't. Hold on, Lance. You didn't use Domo's advice either, because he told you what he was gonna do.
Yeah, I did address Domo advice. Clearly.
No, Domo told you how to beat him.
I clearly addressed Domo advice.
Now watch this. Watch this.
I addressed everything Domo said and told him that shit about trying to make it doesn't matter if it affects
he doesn't understand. Watch this. Watch this. Domo. Is Domo still listening?
Yeah, he just pausing because it's you. He'll be here in a second. Hold on. He dramatic like that.
No, I think he said he was gonna step away or something.
No, he gone. My bad.
But anyway, this is why Lance doesn't understand. He didn't understand the topic.
What? Is you crazy, nigga?
Yeah, I am. But you still didn't understand the topic.
I didn't understand the topic, man.
Let me explain to you, bro.
No, bro.
See, this is what I'm saying.
You'll just be talking.
What Domo came out and said, bro, when he said on the panel what he was gonna do, I said, okay, he's going to make it about race.
But that was too bad. Because
hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. You're missing the point and you still don't get it. I told you he's going to make it about race. So you have to go into that and explore that. And you know what you did?
Cut him off at the pass and show.
No, you didn't cut him off at the pass.
Yes,
you did cut him off at the. No, you didn't, bro. You didn't cut him off at the pass.
Yes, I did.
You didn't cut him off at the pass.
Let me tell you how I cut him off. By Shelley. When Shelley said race is a construct of today, it did not exist in 1st century BC Mediterranean. That lets me know that he can't use the critical race theory for the ancient times. And I said that in the beginning. That's why I made the quote.
Do you know? Hold on, man. Hold on, Lance.
Linguist, you're not
you keep contradicting yourself, bro.
I'm just giving you a opinion, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, Suave. Did he not, in his opening, say race doesn't matter in this debate?
He said black and white as far as race is non sequitur.
It's non sequitur. That means it's not important in this debate. Hold on.
No, you're lying. You're lying.
You say Suave. Suave said that. Tell Suave he's lying.
All right, let's see what I said. Let me share what I said. Stop lying. Give me some space, Suave.
Solar Mind in the building. What's good with it, big bro? Hold on. Who pinned? There you go, Lance. You jiggy now.
All right. Let's look at what I said.
He changed that shit.
Oh, I didn't, nigga.
He changed that shit. Oh, no, we don't trust that shit. Let's go back to the debate.
I said, I'm going to read a doctoral dissertation from the Harvard professor. I said, Black people in America are not born, they are made. Blackness and Black Americans are not out there trying to be discovered. Instead, they are literally created through a social process involving intersubjective dialogue, racial naming, and the triggering of racialized effects. While there is a general agreement that race is a social construction, it matters exactly how race is constructed. I said, with that quote in mind, consider what and how we relate to the idea of Black and white today. Today, we live in a time where the terms black and white has been attached to people to generalize biological determinism. The meaning of black and white as race did not exist in the ancient times. Therefore, black and white as race is non-sequitur. Right, but I showed you what it means.
That's it.
But look at my quote.
That's it.
Look at my quotes.
That's it.
Look at my quotes.
Black and white.
I'm talking about the social construction of today.
Where was I wrong at? I quoted that
because
verbatim.
I gave a quote to let you know what I mean by race.
That nigga crazy as hell.
The quote lets you know what I mean by race.
The quotes let you know what you mean. Shout out to
So,
Solar
and
Man.
as
What's
you
up,
can tell,
Solar Man?
I did not
What's good,
use
big
black.
bro?
Listen, I did not use black and white as race. I used black and white as a description of people.
Okay, but when you showed that bust to that black man and said, how would you describe him? And when I asked you, how would you describe him? You said black. I said, what about that bust?
That's how you know.
What about that bust?
That's like that's why I ain't listening.
He ain't listening.
What about that bust? I said,
what bust? You talking about the female bust in the debate, or
I
you
was
talking
in
about
the middle of
something that you
explaining when you got oh so rude. I don't know.
You talking about you and Lance?
What happened?
Topic
when you showed that bust and said, how would you explain? How would you describe this dude? And I asked you, how would you describe him? You said black. Now his skin color wasn't depicted, so we're not going off of black and white as far as skin color determining race, but phenotype was determining that he was black, bro. That's race.
No, you getting it wrong because I didn't.
Skin color is phenotype, though.
Look,
no, stop. That is not the point of that fucking sentence. I'm saying that. Hold on, because you have a lens.
Something you and Lance were talking about.
No, he did not use skin color because the man's skin wasn't depicted. So when you hold on. That's why the fuck you're dumb. Because you can't listen. That's the only reason why you're so fucking dumb. Because you don't care to even know what niggas is talking about. To process it.
You're missing the point. I was showing. Go ahead.
I am. I'm trying. I'm really, really, really trying. He made the argument that he did not use black and white in the context as race off of skin color. I agree, because the skin color wasn't depicted in the bust. But because of the man's lips and nose and hair, you called him black. That's phenotype. That's race, bro. There's no way around that. There's no way around that.
Listen, bro. No. Listen. When I showed him the bust, I did not look whether it had a paint on it or not. I just looked at the color of the man. Then I showed the man on an actual pottery, Memnon, the prince of Ethiopia.
The pottery. Hold on, before we move to the pottery, no. The bust.
It was the same guy.
Hold on. Listen, stop bringing out useless information. You thought that bust depicted his skin color?
No, that's not what he's saying. That's not what he's saying.
Hold on. He just said.
Bro, God.
He said he wasn't thinking about skin color with the bust. He said he wasn't thinking about skin color with the bust.
No, he said he wasn't thinking. He said he wasn't thinking that.
I wasn't thinking about. My attack wasn't skin color.
So what was your attack?
To show the next thing that I was about to show him was that guy depicted on pottery as black.
But when you showed the bust and asked him, how do you describe this man? What are you asking him to describe him off of, sir?
I wanted him to just look at him to describe it.
Look at him.
His phenotype.
Look at him. His phenotype. You want him to look at him?
Listen, bro. It doesn't matter. Race can be used, but the black race and the white race cannot be used. You don't understand the debate in that portion, bro. But I didn't only the topic was not about race. That's what I hit him with so many different other ways. The terms would be appropriate to refer to people in the
self, bro. You cheated yourself.
I didn't cheat myself. I won that debate, bro. It was, and you know what? That shit was like crooks. Because I beat the motherfuckers that was actually.
Watch this.
In hindsight, that shit was like crooks, nigga.
Because you see how he said the phenotype shit didn't matter? Y'all see how he said that? I'm gonna show something.
Listen, you can use race, bro. It was racist back then. They were known by their complexions and all type of shit.
Okay, so
but you cannot use it as the black race today.
Okay,
Why?
so
Because people in the ancient times don't have the experiences we have that as known as the black race.
Lance, this is the failure, bro. You're conflating.
No, I won, bro. I covered everything.
Okay, yeah, you can convince yourself for that. But
I know I did. I won.
There's a distinction between
you
race
didn't even rebuke nothing.
But that, bro. I mean, to be for real, like, thanks a lot.
I mean, good job, bro.
Nobody else.
We're not trying to turn back the time, bro.
Like
But I'm just letting you off at the pass. You're not going to be able to brag about this shit.
Let me show this.
You're not going to be able to brag about this shit.
This is the part of the problem.
Take your win and go, my nigga. But you're not bragging about shit. I'm cutting that shit off.
You're nothing to brag about, bro.
Whatever.
I don't have nothing to brag about beating you. You're not shit.
You're not going to. You're not going to, bro.
What the fuck is you talking
You're
about?
not going to claim a victory. You was given a victory and take your win and go. And guess what? It taught me a lot this season. I learned a lot. I learned a lot this season. I appreciate the time here at Solar Vision because it taught me how to a lot of things.
You were my
but you will not be able to brag about this victory. Like you did with the white party, which I fucking beat your ass. How the fuck you win 129 on 105? You out here and this one. You're not going to be able to brag.
How does it feel to be the footstool? I stepped on your face.
Take your win and go, my nigga. You're not going to be able. You ain't take your win and go.
I stepped on your face to become MVP.
It's
How does that feel, bro?
You're dead.
The print from my Air Force One.
Bro, you an empty shell, bro. You can't even walk with your head up high. Look at you. You like you got a shit.
Beard from my shoes, nigga.
When I went back and looked at that debate, bro, everything I was saying, you just like you had to doodle on yourself.
You're done. You're done.
This is just the beginning, bro. Bro, I promise you, bro. Unless you niggas kick me out this bitch, I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be the standard of integrity in this bitch, nigga. You motherfucking ass is crazy.
Be the standard of the offseason.
I'm gonna be the, and if I have to be a judge to be the standard of integrity in this motherfucker, that's what's gonna happen. You will never, nobody will never, bro, ever get given a fucking a win. Given a win.
You trash. You trash. Let it go. You suck.
Who said you was given a win?
You need more people. Shit. Let me share this though.
Shit, man, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Said Kemet never. The Egyptians never referred to themselves as
y'all see this?
That was a lie.
Y'all see this slide?
Yeah, bro.
What that say?
Race-based phenotype classification and cultural
erasure. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. So when you ask, bro.
Solo in the building. What's good with you, big bro?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Ain't no point in ranting. You do got Solo right here. You get it.
What presentation was that? Who presentation was that?
That was mine.
Okay.
Yeah. But the reason why I showed it is because I was making an argument that to classify people based on their phenotype, how you end up erasing who they are as a people, because we don't know who they are. We just assume who they are based on how they look, right? And the issue with that is you have people who look alike, but have different ethnic backgrounds. So you have people who existed in the same area, share the same.
Yeah, we knew what the argument was because we went through the whole process live on air, even with the discussion.
Oh yeah, I wasn't trying to explain it to you. So
Even I know. I'm just saying from the standpoint of what I'm saying from the standpoint of what's trying to be argued now. We knew from the beginning what was the context of what the debate topic, because y'all was arguing the points that led up to the topic being agreed upon. And so
this nigga just don't believe the man got saucy. I thought the debate is based off of the premise.
It's the whole debate.
Debate is based off of the premise. That's why we turned it in. And if one was to waver from that, then it would be an issue.
Talk to him, son. Talk to him. I can't do it no more.
Yeah. I mean, it's already, we know what the context of what the debate was because, bro. I mean, how long have you been talking on this, bro? Like
all day.
No, we heard, what the context of what the debate was. Everybody did. What y'all was saying to each other, it led up to the topic being agreed upon. So, I mean, you decided to submit that premise. No different than what Q decided to submit his premise. That Taz critiqued and
Said, okay, I'm gonna hold you to that.
What's the reason for us submitting the premise?
So you can show what you're talking about to the debater and to the judges.
Did I show an appropriation of black and white being used?
The topic was, is it appropriate to use the term black and white when referring to ancient people?
So is sexuality making reference to someone in the ancient times?
Yeah.
How about morality?
Yeah, I believe so.
How about one's land or their skin complexion?
No.
No.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like, you know, but once again, and because you know, we 3 seasons in on this, bro. With the you know, finagling the topics out of the context of what you're reading about.
Try to peg it.
But no, seriously, like, you know, he stuck to what was the discussion about. I mean, you added other caveats, and it was a good attempt. I think that if you could have isolated it to maybe 2 talking points, it'd have probably been a little more potent. But it seemed like he was just trying to find other ways to try to maneuver around the fact that ancient people didn't call themselves black and white in terms of how we classify it today.
But hold on. That's what the whole case was. I showed that you cannot use the terms black and white as a racial flat classification as we do today. That's why I used the doctors that showed that you couldn't.
Okay.
Right? You cannot use
I mean, like,
hold on. I showed that, but you said it.
So what was the? Wait, hold on. So let me ask you this, bro.
They did refer to themselves as.
Bro. Let me ask you this, bro. What was Domo debating?
Domo was debating whether it is appropriate to use the terms black and white in the sense of the way we refer to them today as a race.
Okay. Did you know he was coming with that debate?
Yeah. Absolutely. He sent me his premises.
I'm telling you, even before the premise, I'm asking.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Domo. Is Domo there?
No, he wasn't there last time we called him. I think the baby got his head out.
But here's the deal.
Yeah, because I mean,
I addressed that portion of the debate by showing Kemet people themselves only call themselves Kemet, which means black. They're God.
I'm not really questioning none of that.
Right. So therefore, I won.
No, bro. I'm not.
The appropriation, the appropriation is in that alone,
bro. I'm not questioning really none of that. Now, I'm not really questioning your strategy. But it seems as if he was more direct on his points. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I think
it really seemed like so.
I think that you did a good job. And I think that it was close up into the rebuttal and rapid fire round.
He asked me one question in the rapid fire round that I killed.
Okay.
Do you remember the question he asked me?
No.
Right. So how do you know that he killed me in the rapid fire round?
Because I seen it.
Killed yourself.
Okay, so hold on.
Hey, what I seen was when you was on offense, you was trying to use images to try to shoehorn him into saying black and white, which kind of proved his position.
No, the race had nothing to do with the description.
No, yeah.
How would you describe them if they were in antiquity? How would you describe them if
you cannot? Okay, that's what I'm saying right there. Like when they're saying black and white, you know what he's talking about.
But it doesn't matter though.
That matters, bro.
When you describing someone and they said they have black skin, it doesn't mean they have a race.
Bro,
I could have easily showed him that this was a Roman woman that has black skin. How would they refer to her?
Right.
I kept that she was a Roman a secret and just asked,
why?
Describe her.
Her skin was brown. By the way.
If you can see, listen, the Ethiopians were brown. So you conceded to the fact that color can be used to describe people in ancient times, which is black.
No, brown and black.
You called the Ethiopians brown, and
they're because you're trying to like hold on, wait.
You called the Ethiopians brown.
What you're trying to do is now you want to now choose when it can be used as the race. And
it has nothing to do with race. It has something to do with description.
Because when you asked him, you know, how would you describe this person? What are you talking about?
Point. Describe her. What do you see? What colors you see?
What are you talking?
So and he answered it. He answered brown because she was literally brown skin.
Okay, and then I asked him, "Are me and you brown or are we black?" He said, "We're black." I said, "Okay."
We're modern people.
Exactly. So at that point, when you seeing that me and you are the exact same color, and I said, "I'm only doing this to address your argument." Even if you use your argument, though. Hold on.
That's the problem.
I said, even if you use your argument to describe that woman in ancient times, it is appropriate to still say she has black skin.
No, it's not.
Yes. And then I showed Memnon.
No, because his whole argument. That's his whole argument, though. That's what I'm saying.
So you just want Domo to be the face of the league.
I didn't vote against you, bro.
No, but it's clear. So let's stop.
No, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
You're solar netter, bro.
Oh, no, this is what here we go, bro. Here we go. Go ahead. Say what you. Bro, no, I'm just telling you what I said.
You're playing solar netter, bro.
No, I'm telling you what I saw,
is what
bro.
You're acting like now, bro.
No, what you doing? What
am I doing?
You being butthurt because you lost, bro.
Nah, it was given to him. I beat him twice.
You went on Facebook and did a poll. You put a poll on Facebook, which is cool. Everybody's in the poll said, yeah, you lost, bro.
You're lying.
No. I could literally read it.
Yeah, read it. I want to see.
It says, who really won this debate? The judges, Melvin,
share the screen, so I want to see this.
Hell no,
Look.
And then he's going to pentagram.
Only you a snake, my nigga.
What?
You a snake, bro.
You
solar netter, my nigga.
What now? What now? What do you do now?
Hold on. When you was on the stream, when you was doing the interview, it was shout out to Solar Mind, shout out to the greatest lead, and now it's Solar and Snake. Bro, get these niggas out of
when
here.
he said we, that let me know that he's with
get
you.
These niggas
which
out
lets
of
me
here.
know that y'all
we.
Hold on, I told Solar. I said Solar. Y'all and Melvin do not get along with me, bro. They cannot be my judges.
Why is you jumping from point to point? You just said when he said we. When he said we, he meant you too. We all saw what the debate was about. You heard him say we and you cut him off. But that's the shit that you won't. That's the shit you won't acknowledge that you do.
Where are all the people that said I lost the debate?
I just read it. It says you posted the comment. Who really won this debate? The judges Melvin and Yara, the seventh seal, voted 2-1. What do you say? Did Domo prove it was not appropriate to use the term black and white in ancient times? Does he really deserve to advance in the Solar Vision Debate League playoffs? We can't turn back time. He has won according to the judge's submission and will advance. But let's talk about integrity. What say ye? Tap in after see the debate. And this is what it said. Yes, he did. Your rapid fire is what shot you in the head after you was killing Domo. That's what the comment was. And the next comment, and then you're like challenging him.
Yeah, you don't got to mention it. Let's leave with the comments.
It says the next comment was Daniel Heru. I did not see the debate.
I didn't know that was him.
As a judge, won't say too much. However, Asar was called and referred to as the Great Black. That might mean something or it may not. So he didn't see the debate.
But he did divulge a fact that I brought out in the debate.
No, he just said something off the top of his head.
Asar the Great Black is Kemet's God.
No, I'm just saying, but he said he didn't see the debate though.
But he did see how he did say how it was.
Wow, you're going to use that as so you use it. Wait. I want to make this. So you want me to use this as a point that's referring to you, him signing with you?
No, he just. What I'm saying is he didn't see the debate, and that was the point that I brought out in the debate.
Okay. Anthony Myers, you lost, brother. several brothers have explained to you several times. Gracefully bow out.
Yeah. Who was that guy?
That was Anthony Mike.
He went from you ain't got to say the name.
So you said everybody said you lost.
And those are the only comments. And myself.
and then there's the other one where Kofi came up and we had
I don't see Kofi's comment. I don't see Kofi's comment.
You got to scroll down a little further. That was the other part of the first one that was put up by Kofi.
I'm not talking about
this. So that ain't had nothing even to do with it. Like, look at you, bro.
No, it do. The other one was Kofi showing that the ancient Egyptians was that debate was when Yara said they lost the debate. He showed that they won the debate, showing that the people were called people of the black land and the
what that got to do with
black
the
land.
comment he made on the post debate show?
This is the what you talking about?
UNESCO,
bro. I came on.
UNESCO, I brought that out in the debate.
We good, bro. We good.
I know, we good, bro.
All right, so I came on to let y'all guys know that the SRM-Ka EMAC debate will be rescheduled to the 19th.
Damn.
And tomorrow we're gonna have Israel Doctrine and Black Jesus Minister debate on the Trinity. So
which one is that?
EMAC will be in the building on Friday for an interview, and then the 8th we got Orthodox Moore and T-Duck debating, and I believe the 9th we have
that's supposed to be Anonymous and
Madonna. Yeah, on the 9th, and the 10th will be Battle Axe and Blue. All right, so the debate got rescheduled to the 19th for SRM-Ka and EMAC. Once again, EMAC will be in the building on the 7th for an interview. So that is the update.
Yeah, that nigga, hopefully Asar handle his business and get that nigga the fuck up out of
here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I got so many trophies coming my way. Can I spare one? I want to give Lance a trophy to being my stepping stool to the MVP. Can I give him one? You can take the number one off of it and just put like a stepping stool on like a small stepping stool.
I don't want your gifts, nigga, to make you feel better about them giving me this giving you my debate. I'm not gonna help you feel better. Fuck your fucking trophies, nigga. I beat that ass. I whooped that ass and everybody's seen it.
I feel phenomenal.
I understand what you're doing, Solar. That's what's up.
What the fuck did I do, bro?
Hey, bro, I know what's going on, bro, but that's what's up.
Right, bro.
Hey, let me tell you the equivalence of this, bro. This is like watching a football game and see the referee make a bad call. The whole world seen it.
So you saying that I made a bad call?
Don't say shit. They just because that let you know they with that shit.
Oh no, that means
with that shit.
You lost, bro.
Oh, this is why I don't think you guys, nigga. Like just even your talking points sound like dirt, nigga.
Because that's why you let them talk, because you're lying the whole time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas is just not even engaging it because we know we dealt with niggas like this before, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we in the 3rd season. We in this.
So your media tactics, you can't go against me, bro.
This ain't no media tactic, bro. And I'm not going against. I'm
going to be the face next year, my nigga. You can't make me an enemy, but I'm gonna let you know one thing.
I'm not. Right. What happened to that new administration, though?
The commissioner didn't want that. The commissioner didn't want that. That's why he made y'all Ryan Melvin to my motherfucking enemies. Always attack me on panel. Be the fucking judges. That shit was
right. Because no information.
He's your enemy, but you felt comfortable enough. You didn't tell them like, "Hey, y'all, I appreciate your help, bro, but I'm cool. I'm gonna do it on my own." You didn't say that.
See, I did.
That's what you said.
You see, I did.
Did you tell Yara that?
You see, I did. I didn't even know Yara was a damn judge, my nigga. You kidding me?
Yara, did he tell you he appreciate you? Like, thank you for your help, but I'm cool. I got it. Or did y'all have a conversation about it?
Nigga said keep that shit. Don't let nobody know nothing about it. If you say,
y'all talked about it, right?
say that
when
I was a part of this, I'ma deny it.
Your advice,
I said, you got my word, nigga. I'm not gonna say nothing. But I was fucking with him the other day. I want him to remember, nigga, you the one that tried to give me the bogus ass information to go against this nigga.
In on the secret. He felt like he was a part of something. No. Yes, these niggas want to get Damo out of here. I'm a part of the clique to get Damo
bro, I'm
out
tell you
of
the truth
here.
though. When I seen y'all around the panel, I said, damn, Solar in on it. God damn.
I think
Solar put these this nigga Yara trying to call himself helping me, and Solar put him on the phone.
Wow, all this is what you're saying is new information to me. I didn't know Yara was helping you.
What? Why you think I said it was a conspiracy? When I told you, it was like when I said in the interview, I said, bro, you already know what I said to you.
This is what you said in the interview. You said that it's some people that want you to win. So
I didn't. I said it's some people that got me in their best interest and don't want Domo to win.
Okay,
I don't know if they want Domo.
Now, when you said that, I was assuming that it was debaters.
Yeah, I had to make so.
That's what I was assuming. I didn't know that you was doing behind the shit scenes with Yara.
Now look. When he said that, right? When he saw that Yara was on the panel, did he say to you, "Hey, it may not be best because Yara was trying to help me." Yara was one of them people that I was talking about that you know what I'm saying, wanted in my favor. So it probably wouldn't be best if he's giving me advice that Yara judge my debate. Did he say that?
That's why the fuck I said, is Solar in on this shit? Like, what the hell?
Do you hear me?
First of all, I don't see Inyame and Melvin going my favor. I don't see that at all. I'm like, gosh, I said, this nigga put Yara as the judge. Hold on, bro.
He know Yara helped him, and he didn't say nothing.
Yara didn't help me. This nigga had Yara planning information so I can lose, bro. Flat out.
And Yara was his judge.
That's crazy.
I didn't help him, and he just said I didn't help him. But I'm saying, but you know when he was saying people want to see him win.
This nigga wanted you to win. That's why he was giving me that bogus ass information to attack you with.
This is sad, bro.
Do you Hukanan want me to win too?
I don't know if Yara contacted Yahukanan or nothing.
No, who contacted you to talk to Yara? Who contacted you to talk to Yara?
Yahukanan did, bro.
He said, some people want to talk to you. I didn't know who was coming. Who was going to be in the Zoom meeting.
Okay, so when Yahukanan was getting you into contact with the people that want to help you, was Yahukanan in on it too?
I'm not sure. Like I said, it was all new.
Wait, because I mean, like, you know, all this stuff is new to me. I gotta talk to y'all guys, to the judges. And I'm like, you know, like all this stuff is going on. You know, I'm totally. This is new information to me. So like the thing though is that you knew all this shit the whole time going into the debate.
I didn't know who was the judges. I said that I.
Not knowing who the judges is, but you knew all this stuff going into the debate. Whether all the stuff that y'all talking about now, that I'm becoming aware of. You knew all this stuff going into the debate. None of this was brought to my attention.
First of all, what would I bring to your attention?
If it was an issue with some stuff going on behind the scenes, and then you see the person popping up as a judge, I think at that point,
Melvin as my judge. I told you that.
You told me that. When did you tell me that,
bro? On panel, plenty of times. I said, bro, you cannot have Yara and Melvin as my judge. The last time I told you when we was on panel, I said I do not want Yara or Melvin as my judge.
You gotta email that in. That gotta be officially emailed in. You just can't tell Solo on the panel some shit about the. And
have you ever heard me say that's why?
That's in the rules. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm not dismissing it, but it could be taken joke. You got to remember this is third year. It could be taken jokingly on the panel, bro. You got to email that shit. When I didn't want DJ Black Charm as my judge, I emailed that shit. I didn't have to say shit on the panel. Email. And that only works during the regular season. During the playoffs, available judges will be grabbed, bro. Because DJ Blacktron was on my judge in the playoffs.
Well, I didn't know that, but I sure let it be known that I did not want Yara or Melvin as my judge. And then even later on, I said, Melanated can't be my judge either, if she's a judge. And I told him exactly why. We do not, and I used it, I didn't say why because I kept my word, but I said, I do not get along with these niggas. I do not trust their judgment.
Now, let me ask you this, Lance.
Hold on, am I lying, Yara? Yara, am I lying?
Knowing that it's public.
About what?
Did I ever tell Solar that I do not want you or Melvin as my judge?
No, I never heard that.
I have, okay.
All right, but check this out. This is I think this is what's being missed though, is that, and I'm not saying Yara was like, I mean, I know Yara disagreed with me. Like, it's no surprise, nigga. Like,
I would have loved for that nigga to lose that debate.
Yeah, good, because when I lost last season, that's all Yara was talking about. Nigga, you ain't even make it out the first round.
Facts.
I felt like the shit was a John Mackey and you was a double agent and you wanted Domo to win.
No, I
You had contact with Domo. You had contact with Domo.
Like, come on, Lance. Bro, like, you're not looking good.
Bro, you got to understand what's going on behind closed doors, Solar.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Look. This is what I'm saying to y'all. Wait. I want y'all to be clear on this, right? If there's an issue going on, just bring it to my attention. Don't assume that I know. Don't assume that since you see the Soda Mind icon. Sometimes the Soda Mind icon be on here, but I'll be at the damn market somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I literally, was fucking, and my Soda Mind icon is on there. so don't think I'm on there because you see the icon. Like what Swab Boss said. If you got a discrepancy or is it something going on, you email me, you contact me directly about whatever is going on.
Well, I apologize for the claims, brother.
You already said what you said. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm just saying that this is what I'm saying. We 3 seasons in on this type of shit, bro. This is nothing. What you're doing now is nothing new, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why the rules was made the way they were. This is why I submit the rules, and this is why you should read the rules. Because all the things that you're saying is a result as you not handling things properly, as according to what the rubric said that I sent to every single last one of y'all. All the stuff that's going on behind the scenes that I was unaware of. You got me on an interview, you're making innuendos that I'm totally unaware of. And there was some stuff that was actually going over my head as to what y'all was actually doing behind the scenes, allegedly, according to what you're saying, which is a problem. So now after the fact, you are now bringing these things out.
I didn't bring it out. Yara actually told on himself. I only told that
No, he said he said he was gonna keep it a secret, right? But that's where the whole
right.
I gave my word.
Yara got integrity, and the reason why I say that
Yara was afraid that I didn't have integrity. That's what it was.
I don't know. No, I didn't, bro.
I'm not, bro. I'm talking.
Let me say this real quick.
Let me finish, Yara. Because, like I said, multiple times Yara said that he didn't think I could win this debate. Multiple times. Even when I saw him on the panel, I was like, all right, I gotta get Yame, Yara, Melvin. These niggas is gonna hold me accountable. All of them. Because unlike some niggas, when it comes to Damo, it ain't no, well, we like him, so we gonna vote for him. No. It's nothing like that. So this whole face of the league shit is ridiculous, because that's not it. Ain't no fucking, if anybody the face of the league is Swamp.
Don't put that target
It's anybody. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, though,
shit, I'm the face of the motherfucking league.
The fact that Yara did have that conversation.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga?
And
call me the face of the league. I'm out here rapping, nigga. I'm everywhere on these YouTube streets, nigga, pushing all the leagues, everybody, nigga. Nigga, I'm the face, goddammit.
Oh, no.
We ain't never seen your face, nigga. What up,
nigga? Listen, I'm Taz. Your plate gonna get made, bro. Don't worry about it. Your plate gonna get made. You feel me? I'm gonna sit you down. Stop.
But listen, all I'm saying is niggas is mad. Niggas is having secret conversations and then mad that they lost.
That's
good.
It's like from what I'm hearing, he was involved in all the shady shit. And then when he loses, he turns around and says that
and blame everybody.
It's everybody else but him. When he was the one behind the scenes talking to the judges. When he was the one that was like,
hold on. No. I didn't know Yara was my judge.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Yara said that he
bro, stop playing slow, bro. Stop playing fucking slow, bro. That shit is stupid.
Bro. I'm not saying that you knew he was a judge, but that does not negate the fact that you was behind the scenes talking to a judge.
Oh yeah, bro.
I didn't know he was.
So it's like, yo, you knew he was a judge. You didn't know he was judging your debate.
No, he told me he wasn't judging my debate.
Okay, so you knew that you was talking to a judge behind the scenes.
I talked to a few judges behind the scenes.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying.
Right, I thought that's. Hold on, wait a minute. Now I'm new here, right? I've never been in the playoffs before. I don't know how the shit go.
Hold on,
right?
That ain't
Now I got people that's been in the league for 3 years. 3 years.
Hey man, give me y'all numbers.
You're allowed to talk.
Y'all niggas is wicked, bro.
I need everybody. I need all.
I mean, you see how wicked
you are. You just made the rule up right now.
And this is why, right?
He just made the rule up.
No, wait. This is why niggas can't do shit because niggas is too wicked. They're like, these niggas are wicked to the core, bro. It's like no integrity in this nigga, bro. So like say like, okay,
no integrity in me.
And then, you know what? In this instance, yeah, I was wrong for doing that. You know what I mean? No self accountability.
It's no self accountability.
So it's like, yo, we can't get nowhere. We can't build shit because now the trust is gone. And when the trust is gone, you don't have nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So that's what always been the problem here and period with niggas when trying to do something together. This type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, yo, that shit is crazy, bro. And then this is why I'm an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a curse, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking serious. No, let me say it from this standpoint, right? Let me say it from this standpoint, right? Because I could go everywhere. Like I said, I say the story a million times. I know y'all tired of hearing the fucking story. When I was working with Dr. Umar, when he first began, nothing but college educated people with their master's degrees and working on their doctor's degrees. It was the whole circle of these motherfuckers. Same shit. So it's not that. Niggas making money. Same shit. And the niggas in the hood. Same shit. Niggas in religion. Same shit. What is it? What is that shit? The common denominator is the black men.
That's a curse.
That's a fucking curse. Even if you don't want to say it's from an Israelite perspective, that's a curse. Because it don't matter what type of nigga it is, it's the same.
It's definitely a handicap. So shit, you might.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah,
and that's annoying to me. That's annoying to me, bro.
It ain't on me to fucking hold you accountable at this point. I don't know. But you ain't had no business talking to that bitch
on the spot.
For real. Your mic ain't even gonna let you bullshit.
You know how the white boy rules? Because when it comes to certain shit, now he's wicked as hell. But he has integrity when it comes to like the whole. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When it comes to the whole of what they're doing,
yeah.
He has integrity.
I said that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like that's how he wins. It ain't because they're smarter, it ain't because they're, and all this shit. It's because that they have this thing that they won't do because it will fuck with the whole. Niggas don't have that. Now we can have this discussion because it's really I use this just because a lot of people like seeing this part of the debate. So this really means nothing in terms of what the debate league is doing, because there's millions of niggas that came and said the judges so am I. So but in terms of the psyche of the black man, This is what I'm saying now. Because what Lance is saying is not going to affect the debate league. But in terms of the psyche of black men, is what irks me. I don't know. What is it? Somebody explain to me. That's why I say, yeah, maybe we are Israelites.
Lance said it. He didn't know who to trust because he's so freaking paranoid. And he admitted, so I'm gonna tell you. So I found out
is that he don't know what information is deep and what
right, and I'm gonna tell you why.
All the information he got.
Right, I'm gonna tell you why. Because we knew someone was trying to influence his debate. And so I was like, why would they tell him to do that? He told you the person who called him and talked to him and told him what to do.
He wasn't in the pocket yet. He just got in the pocket.
No.
He got in the pocket 2 weeks
ago. No, listen to what I'm saying, bro.
You lying.
Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. The conversations was going around already. The conversations was happening already.
Oh, that's
and I'm like, why would they tell him? Why would
they contact him?
No, the conversations was happening already. And so I was like, well, why would they tell him to do that? I said, he don't understand the argument. He's going to do it.
Who are you talking about? Tell who to do what?
Right. Let's use some names here. Chris Harris. Yeah.
Why would they tell Chris Harris to do what?
Watch this. Watch this. Hold on, listen, bro. What was Chris Harris telling you to do?
Chris, it's none of your business, and I'll show you.
I can tell you. Well, stop. I can tell you, and you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Listen, Chris Harris information, as far as you is concerned, don't matter at this time because Chris Harris came.
Listen, bro. You're not league, bro.
You shouldn't be entertaining Chris wasn't out the league yet. No, Chris wasn't out the league yet, bro.
You gonna bring that now though?
Oh no,
league now though.
Right.
But I mean, for real, dog. If you can't come clean about that bitch ass nigga, I don't know.
I already did. No. I'm the one that brought him up. I didn't even mention Yara and them. They told on themselves. They were.
I told him. I said, why would he be trying to tell Lance to do that?
Do what?
Why would he tell you to take the way that he was telling you to argue the debate?
How did he tell me?
He was telling you to use ancient Kemet.
That was perfect.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No, it wasn't, bro.
Because they call themselves black.
And you still don't
get it, bro. God black, bro. Get out of here. Shut up.
You still don't. It doesn't matter that they call their God black.
And you tried to set me up to lose, my nigga.
So where's Domo at? Is Domo on here?
So if I show you the empirical evidence, you gonna take it back?
Because Domo
can't. I show you the empirical evidence when you take it back.
Domo, what are you talking about empirical evidence? Domo came on here.
UNESCO already had at the UNESCO in Synopsis in 1974. A debate was already done, and it is concluded, bro, that they are called the black people and the people of the black land. It's concluded.
Bro, that wasn't.
They called it, and hold on. Continuing, it says they don't call anyone else that has black skin Kemet except themselves.
They never called themselves Kemet.
That's all right. You're lying. So if I show you the empirical data, you heard him, Solar. This is who you had judge me. He had no idea that these people called themselves Kemet.
They did. They called themselves the people of.
They didn't call themselves Kemet.
Okay.
It matter what he knows. It's supposed to be about what's the people of Bro? I don't believe they call themselves.
I showed that. I showed what I did was quoted from the synopsism, so he couldn't debunk it. It was a direct quote.
He doesn't get it. Like
no, bro. It was a direct quote, and he said they did not call themselves Kemet. Your information is bogus.
Now,
but it was a direct quote.
What up? So
look bad, bro.
When you came
said they call themselves the people of Bro.
When you came on and you said this is what I'm going to do in my debate. How would him saying that the people of ancient Kemet calling themselves Kemetic or Kemet, or referring to themselves as the black soil of Kemet?
No, that's not what it's called. That's lie.
Right. That's what you keep saying.
No, that's not what I said. I said exactly what it said, bro. Stop playing.
I can actually show you land saying that they didn't call themselves timid. That they called themselves. I can show you saying it.
No, that's what I'm saying. So why would somebody come on? So why would somebody try to tell them to argue that? That's not going to be in the debate.
Bro,
it's not, bro.
Are you kidding me, bro? They call themselves black. Their
still
God is
don't- he
called,
still don't
bro,
get it.
their God Asar is called the Great Black.
So
Is that hold on. Is it appropriate to make reference to that using the term
Yeah, so
black?
what? This dude is an embassy.
You crazy, man. The data is empirical. You cannot debunk that shit. I quoted it.
That
And you
has
said it's
nothing
wrong.
to do.
So even if we only use race,
He's
I
talking
still beat
about
Dodo, bro.
It does have something to do with it.
You're talking about.
He called
Man,
You're
himself
talking
black.
about
you're
the
not
mythological.
Bro, you're no professor. I use professors, bro.
Themselves what they call
Listen, bro.
I use
Listen, bro.
professors, bro.
It
You're no
doesn't
more.
matter that they call their God black. It don't matter if they call their dogs black.
What?
It doesn't matter.
You
It don't
crazy,
matter.
bro. Get out of here.
That's an incompetent judge right there.
Get out of here.
Because when you look at their gods, how were they depicted? Were they depicted as black?
You're dead, bro. You look bad.
I'm asking you a question. Were they
Yes, you
depicted
gonna
as
make
black?
some grits and eggs, bro. Yeah, they black.
So what? So what?
nigga,
What
you're
God?
dead,
Watch
bro.
this.
Bro,
Watch this. What God was? What God was depicted? What God was depicted as black?
Asar is black.
Right, and so then when you look at other images of Asar,
Right,
he's
so no,
blue.
I answered the question.
Hold on,
I answered the question, bro.
hold on,
Deal
bro.
with
When
the
you look
answer.
at other images of
No,
Asar,
now you're going somewhere else. Deal with the
when
answer
you
that I
look
gave
at
you.
other images of Asar, he's
No,
depicted
bro, go
as
deal
blue
with the
and
answer that I
green.
gave you.
He's depicted as blue and green. What does that mean?
No, bro. What is his name?
Asar.
Asar, Asar, the Great Black.
No,
it's not the Great Black.
No, it's not.
What is it?
It's the black one.
Okay, there we go. Is it appropriate? Is it appropriate to use the terms black and white when referring to ancient people?
Not God.
No, Asar a person? Hold on, is Asar a person?
You're supposed to say that in your debate.
I did, bro.
Hold on, real quick though. Is Asar a person? Hold on.
Is you kidding me, nigga? Hold on, bro. You a fucking liar, bro. Because I'll bring my shit up right here.
Run from this.
I'll bring my shit up right here, nigga.
But I ain't heard nothing about
Asar
bro.
a person?
Hold on.
Is Asar a person?
Hold on. After
Asar's a god.
UNESCO
Exactly,
synopsis,
nigga. He's stupid.
1974, Siraj and Biga and Diop concluded.
What is his title?
That
Right.
Kemet and
You're
Kim,
reading again. That's why it didn't
Kemet
come
and
off
Kim
the way
meant
it was
black.
supposed to because you fucking read it.
Hold on.
It don't
You
matter.
don't get that.
It's empirical data. You have to read the
Read
empirical
the
data.
title.
No,
Read the
you don't.
title.
Hold on, no.